Avalanche is sullen and too thin. She starves herself to rid herself of sin. And the kick is so divine when she sees bones beneath her skin. And she says, hey baby, can you bleed like me? Come on baby, can you bleed like me? Chris is all dressed up and acting cool, painted like a brand new Christmas toy. He's trying to figure out if he's a girl or he's a boy. And he says, hey baby, can you bleed like me? Oh, come on baby, can you bleed like me? Doodle takes that scissors to her skin. And when she does, relief comes setting in. While she hides the scars she's making underneath her pretty clothes, she sings, hey baby, can you bleed like me? Come on baby, can you bleed like me? Therapy is Speedy's brand new drug. Dancing with the devil's past has never been too fun. It's better off than trying to take a bullet from a gun. And she cries, hey baby, can you bleed like me? Oh, come on, baby, can you bleed like me? JT gets all fucked up in some karaoke bar. After 2 drinks, he's a loser. After 3 drinks, he's a star. Getting all nostalgic as he sings, I will survive. Hey baby, can you bleed like me? Oh, come on baby, can you bleed like me? Hey baby, can you bleed like me? Oh, come on, baby, can you bleed like me? You should see my scars. 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 You try to comprehend that which you'll never comprehend. Try to comprehend that which you'll never comprehend. Just try to comprehend that which you'll never comprehend. Try to comprehend that which you'll never comprehend. You should see my scars. You should see my scars.
Evening, everyone. I am so sorry I'm late. Life kind of happens. It happens every time I schedule something. So I'm so sorry for being tardy with your time. I hope everyone's good. Very quick hello and then we'll crack on with the topic. Bare Bones, lovely to see you, love. MJ Boxit, thank you for coming in as promised. Good to see you. We'll get sharing some channels in a bit as well. Make sure everybody gets a bit of a shout out. Cheeky chaps, how you doing, love? It's always a pleasure to see you. You peeves, how you getting on? You coming to see what we're going to say about you? I know I'm absolutely terrible every single time. Come on there. Every single time, and then I go live and it starts kicking off in the background as well. Adams, don't tell them. I love puppies and kittens. That's the image we're going for. That's it. Hit the like now in case it's a shit show. Well, it depends who comes up, really. There's fashionably late, and then there's full-on Princess Meghan style. So my voice is going a bit. Excuse me one sec. It's all going wrong. It'll be all right on the night. I hope you will have a laugh. Natural, lovely to see you. New potatoes, how you doing there? I can't be like you, but your parts fit mine. Is that a car reference, I'm assuming? Rosie, hello, love. Lovely to see you in. Good to see you around. Gamer, how you getting on there? Nice to see you. I'll be throwing out the link in a sec. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it, Cheeky? So he makes it his own when he does a cover, but the emotion in his voice, oh, I love it. Absolutely love it. Might finish out on that one. But yeah, nice to see everyone saying hello. Muggles, how you doing there? Nice to see you. Yeah, so I wanted to cover Simo, how you doing there? Lovely to see you as well. Borderline personality disorder, or emotionally unstable personality disorder, as it's sometimes referred to. I think it's great, like, there's pop psychology and everybody knows what a narcissist is. And they may use the term wrongly, but it's helping people, I suppose, identify sort of abusive behaviours in other people. But it's not just narcissists that have those particular traits and methods of abuse. There are other cluster B types. So it's narcissists, psychopaths, sociopaths. But the more common one that we see more often is actually borderline personality disorder. Black Cola, good to see you. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you for that. That's lovely of you. It's not necessary, but thank you very much. Keep it together, Agent Zero, you little bastard. But yeah, borderline personality disorder is far more common. People, like I said, people use the term narcissist for these type of things, but real narcissists are actually quite rare. And what people are experiencing can be from like borderline, which is quite common. I'll bring up that little screenshot. Like I said, they have sort of altered the name and they're preferring to refer to it as emotionally unstable personality disorder to be a bit more PC. Not that I think that's any better though. But yeah, it was referred to as borderline because they thought it was borderline between neurosis and psychosis. So it tells you a lot about the types of behaviours that you experience from these type of people. There are some subscribers that have been diagnosed, so I'm going to try and keep it as respectful as possible. However, there's no denying that if you've got a friend or a relative with borderline personality disorder, they are exhausting at times to deal with, and they are, I'm sorry to say, they are quite abusive people. It's yeah, sorry to hear, New Potatoes. It's an emotional roller coaster to say the least. You never know which version you're going to get. So we'll go through the traits really quickly. Unclear or shifting self-image, unstable interpersonal relationships, mood swings, impulsive and self-destructive behaviour, fear of rejection or abandonment, self-harm and suicidal tendencies, explosive rage, feelings of emptiness, and loss of touch with reality. A lot of domestic abusers are diagnosed or undiagnosed with borderline personality disorder. That's kind of the demographic. Jan Tracy, good to see you, love. That's it, Black Caller. We like to try and keep it bit educational, things that we could actually apply to real life. And like I said, they sort of have a victim mentality, people with borderline personality disorder. They're hard to hold accountable. But when you're dealing with people that have it, it can be emotionally exhausting. It can be a bit crazy making. Ice Chain, how you doing, love? Nice to see you. Very verbally abusive. Physical abuse was next if I hadn't cut ties. I mean, no doubt at all. This is the thing, it's not just men that can be domestic abusers, you know, it's females as well. Statistically, you know, they're not too far off. I think it tends to be male domestic abusers that kill more often, but not to say that that's a reason not to leave when you're being abused. Andy D, how you doing, love? Lovely to see you. You're putting the dog when you fart, you're going to hell. Here we go. My brother-in-law either has borderline personality disorder or narcissistic personality disorder, 100%. This is why I wanted to pick this as a topic as well, Simo, because we'll all know somebody with these kind of traits. That's what I'm hoping. Like I said, I don't want to paint them as villains. However, they can be quite abusive. So in terms of nature versus nurture, it is a genetic condition, but it can also be how they were raised as well. So if a parent's got borderline personality disorder, there's a good chance that the children will inherit it, but also if you're being raised by somebody with borderline personality disorder, you are experiencing childhood abuse. So obviously that triggers it off as well. Over 70% of people diagnosed with the condition have experienced childhood abuse. So it is, in a sense, it's a coping mechanism. You know, with disassociating, things like that, it can be a coping mechanism for the brain. There is hope, though. They can get therapy. There is medication to try and help with it. It's just, like I said, when you're dealing with these people on a day-to-day basis, it wears you out. You can end up burnt out. And like I said, it's not knowing which version of the person that you're going to get. That's it. New parts, they do tend to have a victim mentality of, you know, you shouldn't have done this, and then I wouldn't have acted like that. Famous people, we've got Amber Heard. She was diagnosed with borderline personality disorder during the Johnny Depp trial, as well as histrionic personality disorder. I think that's a good example because what he had to put up with was unbelievable. Ministry, lovely to see you. Yeah, that's it. Cheeky chaps, that explosive anger, walking on eggshells, not knowing which version you're going to get. There's also things like the fear of rejection, of abandonment. They can see things that aren't actually there. You can say something innocent, and to them, that's catastrophic. They automatically assume that it's something really, you know, really awful, and they see it as a sign that you're going to reject and abandon them. So then they'll lash out at you when actually you're just making an everyday comment. It's exhausting, to say the least. The statistics reflect males being abused as men don't speak out. This is the thing. I did a chat on male domestic abuse before, and I was surprised by how many of the audience had actually experienced it. Well, at least you're honest, gamer. Well, this is it, and sometimes it can overlap as well. Nice to see you, Dapper Dog, by the way. Psychiatrists can mix up bipolar with borderline personality disorder. A lot of women with autism are also misdiagnosed with borderline, and it is the issue as well is sort of people with borderline personality disorder can mask, you know, so they'll play the role of being, nope, that's not me, I'm perfectly normal. So it can be really hard to diagnose, and they also don't see anything wrong with their behaviour. They seem to think it's perfectly normal, so it can be quite difficult to encourage them to get help and assistance with it. Nuts, it's lovely to see you. But like I said, it's good in a sense that everybody knows what a narcissist is, but the term's misused a lot. And as I said, people with borderline personality disorder, they do use the same sort of gaslighting tactics and things like that. It can be crazy making. They have, as it says there, a loss of touch with reality. So that in itself, they may not be intending to gaslight you, but it is still the same effect that you're experiencing when they're giving a completely different version of reality. And it can, like I said, it's that's it. All starseeds have traits of borderline personality disorder. Well, this is the thing, Cheeky. Like, on the one hand, it is a mental health condition, and I want to be able to have empathy for them. But at the same time, I've studied it not only in psychology, but also in criminology, because the cluster B types are more prone to engaging in certain criminal offences as well. So that impulsive and destructive behaviour, they're more prone to engaging in fraud and theft and things like that, you know, and they also tend to be addicts of some kind, whether it's alcohol, drugs, risk-taking behaviour. So they are more prone to engaging in sort of criminal offences, and they can be quite exhausting to deal with, you know, not very trustworthy. But it is one of the highest disorders that are likely to commit suicide as well. So, like I said, I don't necessarily want to vilify anybody, make anybody feel shit about themselves. But at the same time, I want to keep it an honest experience of people like this. And, you know, like I said, they tend to have a victim mentality when they're actually the ones going around being abusive to other people. It's not a jab at anybody, love. We've done narcissistic personality disorder, I've done domestic abusers. And then, as I said, because of pop psychology, everyone seems to think that it's like all those abusive traits are all pinned on the narcissist, when that's not the case. Borderline personality disorder is far more common. You're more likely to come across somebody with borderline personality disorder. There is a separate personality disorder, multiple personality disorder. It's not identical. They do, in a sense, when they're disassociating, it can come across like they've got split personality disorder. You total narcissist, you. Yeah, this can be the trouble, Simo. It's they think the problem was everybody else, and they're reluctant to get any assistance. Right, hang on. Somebody's having a tantrum. Let's get the link out. But no shouting, gamer. I'm feeling a bit sensitive today. Lady never kisses and tells Jim McDonald, so I'll leave that one in the air. Triple R, good to see you, love. How are you getting on? Oh, cheeky. I'm glad you got out, love.
Hello, this topic does not hit home, you know.
I think a lot of people will know at least somebody, you know, that fits the criteria.
All them bullet points, I mean, all of it. But now when you talked about narcissism,
yeah,
stuff like this, it's like there's two different types, really. There's like just being a narcissist yourself, and then there's something called a narcissistic parent as well, which is different, you know, because even a narcissistic parent might not even be a narcissistic person themselves. They just are with the children, and then learn that behavior, and then you can just be like the narcissist yourself. But I think many of us has got these traits, To be fair, I've got them, and I'm open and honest about it. I can lie.
We all do to a certain extent.
Get people to behave how I want them to behave and have that level of control. I can do that.
Hiya, Mum Life. How you doing there? Yeah, every human being has these traits. Sorry, one sec. However, when it gets to the point that it's affecting your life, you know, like unstable interpersonal relationships, at the point where you've got no friends and no family will speak to you, you know, that's when it becomes a disorder. That's when it becomes a psychiatric condition, because we all disassociate, you know, we're all engaged in self-destructive behaviour.
Is that BPD or is it just being a narcissist? Like,
no, borderline personality disorder.
Well, I meet all that criteria, what you're saying there, especially that explosive rage one. No one wants to be around me when I can like that. Nobody. And I've taken this a million times. Even I've read out the exhibit LT1, didn't I? And even my mother says when Ryan's like that, like terrifying to be around. Because nobody can stop us.
This is it, salad.
I feel like that. It's not something I want to be, but I can just flip and just switch because something happens and I can't help it.
Yeah, we all have these traits. Same way we all have narcissistic traits as well. You know, we're all human. It's only at the point when it's like destroying your life, when you can't hold down a job, when you're getting convicted of crimes like drink driving, you know, stuff like that, that it becomes a disorder. And what's quite unique about the borderline personality disorder, they don't have a clear self-image. They don't know who they are. You know, so they'll adopt like the mannerisms and traits of other people.
I do that myself. I do copy people. Do all the time.
We're not here to diagnose you today, Gamer.
No. This is just my topic. I just want to be a part of this because this is right up my street. That's all. You're talking about narcissism and stuff like this, especially since I meet all that criteria you've got on the screen. I thought, well, I'm definitely joining this one. You know what I've been watching at the minute? I've been watching Vitaly bloody terrorising them types of people who deserve to get really terrorised and humiliated, and I'm really enjoying watching it happen. But when I see we're going live, I was scared I'll join, see what it is, and then when they see the headline and what you're talking about, I was just getting this is right up my street. I'll tell you whatever you like regarding this. I do know a lot about it myself. Remember, I've been on these therapy courses about stuff like this. So I do know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I'm pretty good at that too.
Called Katie Morton. Katie Morton, she's an online therapist in America, and she's really good. She's helped me through a lot of stuff. Just watching her.
Yeah, that's good that you're taking the initiative, you know, to learn. And like I said, a lot of people, they touch on psychology, but it's pop psychology.
I went home and done my homework, didn't I? After coming off the course, because it's all in my head. So I just went home and done my homework. So I knew, you know what I mean, what I was thinking. And like, that's no wonder that year started, because I was actually doing my homework.
So Triple R says a lot of women claiming to have borderline also have drink issue. I'm guessing we need drugs. Possible cause or just makes the condition worse. A bit of both. It's a self-destructive behaviour, isn't it?
I wouldn't necessarily say sometimes it makes it worse, but what it will do is you'll never get the root of the problem, so it'll never get better. I'm not saying it'll make it worse, but it'll just never get better, because what you're doing is you're just blocking it out with the drink, and you're not dealing with the problem. I'm not saying the problem will get
a lot
worse,
of people,
but what I can guarantee is that it'll definitely not get fucking better.
A lot of people with borderline, they've experienced childhood abuse, so they have gone through trauma and things like that, and we know that people with addiction have suffered trauma, and that's what, you know, why they drink or they take drugs to try and escape that trauma. But also people with borderline, they have feelings of emptiness. So it's also an
Lack of
escapism
self-worth.
from that sort
Rather
of
than use-
feeling
rather
of
than use the
not being
word-
able to feel anything.
Rather than using the word emptiness, it's more like a lack of self-worth. And you just
No, like
you
they don't have the
still care
capacity
about
to
other
feel
people, right?
anything.
The only way I can explain it, you still care about other people, right? But you just didn't care about yourself or you anymore. And it's more like just a lack of self-worth. That's the only way I can describe it.
If you self-diagnose yourself as having borderline now, gamer.
I'm not. Well, listen, I'm not a doctor. I'm not either diagnosed myself. Any doctors tried to diagnose myself, diagnoses with this. I'm just.
I know, but with borderline
about it.
Borderline personality, they literally cannot feel anything. They don't feel anything. Not feelings of shame or anger or remorse. They can go through periods of feeling nothing. Absolutely
nothing. Absolute lack of it, and total lack of it.
So it is.
No remorse. Not when it comes to emotional stuff. It just feels like I've seen it all before.
And this is the thing. It's like a cycle, isn't it?
It's just I've been here before. And now to deal with it, and it doesn't really affect me. And the real thing you actually do feel is pain, actual physical pain. All you feel. But even that, I've got a good threshold on that and all. That's natural.
Yeah, but borderline people, they don't feel pain. They feel nothing. Completely empty.
It's nothing. But you do when you're sober, though. You don't. Why you continue drinking and blocking it all out?
No. When they're sober, they feel nothing. They're completely empty.
Nah, things change for me, and
that's what I mean. You've sort of morphed into somebody and given yourself borderline personality disorder. I don't think you've got a
borderline personality disorder.
You are. You're trying to say, no, that's not how it goes.
I'm just looking at the bullet points, right? And I'll read them out. Unclear or shifting self-image. Yes, 100%. Unstable interpersonal relationships. Fucking God almighty. Fucking absolutely off the scale on that one. Mood swings. You fucking couldn't back them up sometimes. They're that mad. Impulsive and self-destructive behaviour. It's your first day you've met me before, Agent X. Fear of rejection and abandonment. You know I've got loads of mummy issues. Self-harm and suicidal tendencies. Everyone knows some of the stuff I've went through. Some of the close people do. And I kind of, that bomb one's fucking explosive rage. That can happen. And no one wants to be around us when it does. Feelings of emptiness. I do. The lack of self-worth. Loss of touch with reality. Me thinking I'm the next Mr. Beast on YouTube. I mean, all that criteria.
Yeah, but we all meet the criteria to an extent. Same way we all meet the criteria of a narcissist to an extent.
Yeah, but you didn't know like a pro narcissist or like a novice one, no? You didn't. My mother, Reed, you wouldn't know whether to believe her or not. And you won't know the truth. And the level she'll gone down is like you'll end up believing her. She'll make court, police. She goes off this scale when it comes to narcissism. That's
but this is it.
I call them queen narcissists. And there's no wonder some of these chips have rubbed off on me. Because remember, I am a son. No wonder I'm like this a little bit. But I try to be honest with you. And tell everyone.
Yeah, we did a stream. Give me 1 minute left. We did a stream, Black Caller, on what are the positives of narcissism, because they are successful people. Things like surgeon, people like that need like that lack of empathy in a sense to be able to cut into another human.
You can bluff yourself. You can become this person to whatever the other person wants you to be. So they want you to know what they want you to be. You just be them, and then they like you, and then you can like sort of get what you want out of them in a way. And that's like sort of what it is, because you just know, like my mother would just read you like a book and know how to behave with you straight away, and then you're gonna just eat out the palm of her hand, basically.
Plastic African. So should we then have a mechanism to recognise it and, you know, prevention then cure? Is that the capacity of the cell? This is the thing, it is a genetic condition as well, plastic African. It's not just nature versus nurture.
It's who you are and what you've learned. Remember, no one's bored a narcissist, right?
Borderline personality disorder is the topic, Gamer, not narcissist. It's not a free mother therapy session for you today.
You were talking about the narcissism side of it as well, so don't blame me.
Yeah, but Plastic African, I think, is referring to borderline. So it is, like I said, it's a genetic thing, but also if you're being raised by somebody with borderline personality disorder, you know, it is that old nature versus nurture thing. You are going to experience.
I can tell you a condition that my mother hasn't got, like a mental one. She's got all of them. Takes tablets for all of them and all. I can't tell you one she hasn't got. It'd be harder to find one she hasn't got them, or it will be to read them all out what she has.
That's why it's important to have a professional diagnose, you know.
Get over, man. I've never met someone so manipulative in all my life, and it's a real big shame, you know, to say it to my own fucking mother, and it kills me, you know.
So Smack Salad says it helps that I'm obsessed by morality and ethics and full of shame if I don't act correctly. This is bad though, considering I can't behave correctly most of the time, so the shame tendency is huge. I definitely think that's an autism thing. We like rules, we like regulations, you know.
Do you think
to do things correct?
Now, because my brother's autistic, age and X, do you think there's a slight chance, like I am, in some sort of degree as well, and just hasn't been picked up on?
Quite possibly. I'd say you're more on the autism spectrum than borderline personality.
You know, when I get my head down and I do something, you know, I do things on like an expert level. Like you should see what I'm like with a football. It's like, and I've never had any proper get training out, but I used to play with the best. You know what I mean? Didn't kick a ball when I was 15. And when you get us on a computer game, it's like, it's the same thing.
I'm well behind on the chat.
Look what I've done with Anakin. Look what I've done with Anakin. Look what I've done with Anakin as well.
Yeah, you've done a good job. All these things I am, but with the right therapy, you can control it. I use mindfulness. It helps me volumes. That's it, Cheeky. We all have the capacity, you know, to have these traits. And I think it comes with like emotional and intellectual maturity, learning about yourself as well, how you operate, don't let other people push your buttons and things. I'm so sorry, I'm miles behind on the chat.
I can't help that, me. That's that bottom left one, number 7, explosive rage. Once I hear something I didn't like, I just get right. Fuck yeah. Because I know the people can say it on these lives behind the keyboard, but some of the things they say to us on here, and they make us feel like that, they wouldn't dare say it to my face, you know, they just wouldn't.
Yeah, it's quite hard to keep up with the chat, especially when you've got someone on panel. And
you see public eye terrorising Chubby Rain.
What, recently?
Don't know how recent it was. I've only really seen it the last couple of days, me. First I caught wind of it. And,
yeah, some people can struggle.
I've watched it a couple of times, and I agree with everything Public Eye's saying. And you want to be careful with Public Eye, you know, because Chubby Rain only lives like around the corner from me. And he's already telling me sort of where he is.
Let's put on topic, Gamer. Let's not get distracted with the YouTube gossip. Andy D says some people can struggle to open up about things. we can say we're okay, but we're not. That's the trouble. It's a bit of a social faux pas when people say, "Are you okay?" You say, "Yeah, thanks, I'm good."
Everyone
But
says
it's these type of topics go a little bit
everyone
deeper.
says that. Who the fuck says, "Oh, you okay? Are you all right, mate?" Oh no, actually, I'm not. I'm fucking suicidal. Who says that really? No one does.
That's it. Smack
I
village.
could be feeling me low to me low straight, and if someone asked if I was all right, I'd be good. I am fine. I think that applies to like 99.9% of people.
If a baby is born into, with a borderline personality disorder parent, then they're being exposed to sort of drug, alcohol, unstable moods and all that. It's not a good solid ground to raise children, is it?
Well, I was fucked from day one.
But yeah, the good thing is, no matter what kind of upbringing, there is, ways to rewire your brain and make a clean start of it.
I've been to prison, I've been to therapy, done all sorts. Doesn't work. I always end up back on the drinking and smoking green at the end of it. Always.
Hi, Richard. How you doing? And John?
Listen, my life is better, when I'm not. And I function much better. I'm gone. And I can get off that window. And I can just get off the window. He's looking at
That's it, cheeky. It's about self-reflection as well. Some people aren't honest with themselves. They sort of look at everybody else and point the finger at everybody else, but they don't look at themselves.
When I was about 15, the one Derby standing there in front of us, pointing the finger, I was trying to rip into this in front of my face because I know what I'm like now. You know what I mean? Wouldn't dare. Not where I live. Not in the lane, but like in Sunderland and that. I was brought up, they just wouldn't behave like that with us. And now I am. And all the boys in Sunderland, all of them. When anyone was now.
Yeah, I'll throw the link out if anybody does want to
goes on YouTube, try to give a shit and that.
Share their experiences. Evening, Tiz. How you doing there? Ubers, lovely to see you. Hope you're well.
Yes, big up on the blood red sky.
Oh, I'm miles behind, so let's just skip to the bottom.
What are you going down through the comments you haven't read out yet? Just
not all of them.
Start, man. Just skip them and just go back to the start, man. Like, I mean, you about man. Fucking hell.
I don't think there's anything worse though when you go into somebody's chat and they don't even acknowledge you.
I encourage sometimes I saying I'm sorry if I missed anyone. And I mean it's hard sometimes.
Hey, Glue, how you doing there?
You kind of respond to all of them and want to like reply to all of them on the live honestly you.
Hey, chat lives matter. They're contributing to the conversation, sharing their experiences and opinions.
I've learned if you've got any chat, you've got any live. It's as simple as that.
Exactly. I'm just rubbish at it. If I get more than 10, I'm screwed. Oh, Tyan thinks that
you jump on that, about that, but you can't respond to all of them. It's impossible.
I think, though, like I said, I think everybody will know somebody with borderline personality disorder. Evening, Smiley, how are you doing there?
I'm me. Looks like I've got one.
You definitely
got criteria.
Sense of self.
You didn't have to do that, Adam Sky. Everyone's probably already subbed to me and Ian, I think.
Quite possibly. I'm not sure what Henry Crinkle's opinion is on psychology.
Henry Crinkle So I terrorised him. He left the panel before I did. I kicked Crinkle off again. Started terrorising them, saying about the mannequin and that. And I really enjoyed it.
I don't condone that. I like Henry.
What
YouTube's like pay you later.
What do you not condone me terrorising about having sex with a mannequin or him having sex with the mannequin?
I don't know the natural. Well, let me get that thing.
I don't answer that one.
It's called borderline because doctors previously thought that it was on the border between two different disorders, neurosis and psychosis. So perhaps he has.
I didn't understand that.
They're now also referring to it as emotionally unstable personality disorder.
Well, I should be putting in the fucking pit for me and claiming all these.
We're all going to be, it'll be the new trigger word instead of you narcissist, it'll be you BPD.
I should be getting me fucking poker chips out of this. So I can just go into the casino with me pip money. I'll just be like, oh, then I'll show you fucking personality disorders.
Einstein's diagnosed you, gamer. Anyone who smears ketchup on the face and gets knocked out by a gay bench has some kind of disorder. What's your thoughts on that?
He just doesn't like me because I give him shit because he paints no but stupid little pictures. So he's just trolling. So I'm not even going to take his comment. I didn't even hear what you said. All I heard was
yeah, there's definitely something up with his cheeky. Why are we on here? Yeah, Henry's doing really well. He's off everything.
You would say that to me. You would say it to Agent X. You would say that everyone sitting in the chat listening. It's like, why are you then? It's like, well, all of you for the same fucking reason in a way.
Yeah, Henry and Big Up Shady, they're both doing absolutely fantastic. Good role models.
I tell you what, Big Up Shady and fuck Crinkle. Fuck them.
Never thought I'd see the day. This is it. It's a bit of a cycle, isn't it? You know,
Crinkle Shady's stronger than Crinkle.
Henry's doing fantastic though. He's not been drinking and things like that.
Why you should have heard him last night, not the night before. For a start, it's on a crack.
Neurosis and psychosis, it's no stranger to me. That must have been some good smack salad you were on there that night. What would you recommend?
Who, me?
No, smack salad. He does reviews, doesn't he, of medicinal cannabis, and he's saying neurosis and psychosis is no stranger to him. Must have been some good stuff he was smoking that night. That's it. Back in the day, they used to shock your brain or poke it out from the eye to fix it. We've come a long way. Maybe lobotomies. Maybe like these kind of people, they used to be in institutions back in the day, didn't they? And if a woman was unstable, a husband could take her in and get a lobotomy and get her fixed, to say that, quotation marks.
Oh, when was this? I wish I had a time machine.
In the 50s, not that long ago, not worlds away. Evening, Batman, lovely to see you.
No, I would have just rang the coppers, mate. I was just getting lippy, just not cooking me tea, sent to the Broadmoor, something like that. Being loopy. Rather than cook me meals on time.
Yeah, we'll do game of...
That's a joke. Yeah. That's a joke.
Thank you. Is that you've shared it? Thank you, Andy, for that. I appreciate that.
I respect you women, didn't you have to respect me? But if they're going to try to just argue controllers and then just say, oh, you're not allowed to respect a woman like that. I don't know if there's more something just actually, I will speak to you like that. And if you're going to like try to be a bitch of me, I'm going to be 10 times of a bitch of you. And you've
always been all right with me, gamer. You're like a part-time misogynist.
Yes, sometimes you do enough get on my nerves.
Oh, that you've never gotten on my nerves.
I have.
You little bastard.
You get on your nerves sometimes, and I'm open to tell you, just get Agent X, shut your fucking mouth. You're going on. Stop defending Crinkle and all that time. You deserve the fucking treatment they're getting.
The irony, I can't get an edge in, like a word in edgeways because he's on my panel. He's trying to turn the topic to narcissists, and I'm being annoyed. He's a little bastard, isn't he? Where do we put up with him?
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
How's that being the narcissist? I'm just speaking the truth.
No, I'm saying you try and turn topics onto something else. You speak over me, won't let me get a word in. And then you're saying I'm the annoying one if I try and speak.
Oh, yeah. At the end of the day, I'm your guest, and I love you, and I love being a part of your show. I'd like to see any other man, if they've got the ball, put the link up for them to jump on here and try to talk to the Queen, or I speak to the Queen, which is Agent X. You know what I mean? See if you can get like up to the level I'm on with this lady. She trusts me and I trust her, so let's go. But none of them's got the balls in them, though. None of them. I'm going to quickly go for Bong Agent X. Continue with your show.
Oh, thanks for the permission.
No, thanks. Oh, thank you for allowing it. Good. Thanks, sort of lass.
What a gent, eh? Yeah, this is it, Plastic African. I don't know if it's because of the way my brain's wired, but I can sort of remove myself and look at myself objectively. That's what tonight's not about, singling anybody out, pointing the finger at anybody. You know, just we as a species, as humans, we are fascinating, aren't we? Sorry to hear, job seeker. Or was it the 60s? I bet there's still some stuff going on, though. For goodness sake. Yeah, I mean, annoy some people, they'll give you one free, definitely. Right, I'm going to have to sort this cat out in a sec. I don't know if you can hear her crying. Oh, nice. Ice Chain's got a new drawing coming out, so... This is it, Cheeky, and this is what I love. It's such an eclectic bunch of people, all from different backgrounds, you know, that kind of thing. It's a good way to get to know people and sort of, like, safely get to know people from different backgrounds. They do. Everybody's got a different perspective because we've all had different upbringings, that type of thing. We all experience the world in such a different way. You never know, Smack Salad. They may be putting it in the water. But we'll save that for another stream. The link should be out naturally, is it not? I'll put it out again. Hiya, Neo. How you doing there? Lovely to see you. There we go. Let's see if I can pin it. I don't know why I have not. There we go. Good evening, Chaffer. How you doing, love? It's lovely to see all these new faces in. Nice to see you all. Let's just enjoy the silence while Gamer is having a bong. Well, everybody's welcome up to share their experience or their opinions on whatever the topic is. Don't be shy. You're amongst friends. Right, you hold the fort, Gamer. I'm letting the cat out.
I might even tell you what it means. Nada calabisas, cabrón. Cabrón here. Caloristas. See if the chat can work it out. Telling me, oh, let's enjoy the silence while games. Not you. Who are you talking to? Yeah, man, you're talking to the Queen. But just remember, I'm the king. And the Gen Xers. It's better than mine. Was that good? Was that a good love comment I seen there? It's big up good love. So I'm gonna find a comment and just say the big up ones. All right, I'm done looking for it. What's age your next day in? I'm not talking to myself. I can't stand it. The silence, I hate it.
Yeah, I'm back there. Sorry.
You're not sorry. You're not even back. I'm back. I'm sorry, his neighbour. She must be busy with the dog or something. I don't know what it's like. Did you put up the link for anyone to join? Did you? Chat. Did you put up the link for anyone to join? Was it just me and the Queen? Fucking Catwoman.
Am I back?
Well,
Can you queer me?
Well, I'm Batman. Actually, I'm not really a Batman, you know. I'm more of a being, really. Are you back?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Oh, I can hear you.
Yeah, I was just letting the cat out, so letting the
Let
cat
the
out.
cat out. And
Yeah.
You've got a cat and Tyson.
Yeah, I've got 4 cats.
Crazy cat lady.
I literally am.
Is that what they call you around in the streets? Crazy cat lady. Didn't knock on her door on Halloween and that. It's crazy cat lady. Is that what
Throwing
they
them
say?
at people.
Now, man, I had a snake, you know, Agent X. And I
Yeah,
used
what?
to use the in the summer I used to wrap around my neck and walk down the Chinese of it. The Chinese of a snake wrapped around my neck.
Nice.
No, it's a bit
Right,
weird,
let's bring it up. I've forgotten the symptoms already.
It escaped, you know. It kept on escaping. Because it's like thing I kept it in. It's I don't know how it sort of broke through it. But I jammed like a rock in between it, so I didn't think it'd be the room like remove the rock. If I got out, and I used to just get out and somehow slither out the house and get on adventures. I've done it twice. Well, the first time I lost it was when I let it out in the back garden, just in the grass and play about. But it was a bit like high grass, and it just disappeared. Yeah.
Did the snake have borderline personality disorder?
I didn't fucking know. I saw that.
keep on topic.
Yeah, you know, when he's going to change it to what he used to biters, you know.
Good.
I've said two fucking fangs in my hand. I'm getting, you little cunt.
It wasn't poisonous, obviously. It's still alive. Yeah, go check out MJ Boxing 82 for all you boxing fans. Share his channel in the chat. But we've got a guest backstage. Ubers, is that you?
Of course it is. Who the hell do you think it is? It's fucking me.
It's fucking natural. It's super fucking
Good evening, love. How you doing?
Yeah, hey, this guy, guys, who's just joined the panel here, this guy, right? It's like, you know, now he's got a picture of a dog, right? He's the biggest dog on YouTube, right? The biggest dog, the biggest sausage, and all of them combined here. Talking about narcissism and borderline personalities. Fucking, you're speaking to the right guy, because I'm saying I meet the criteria. He's off the fucking scale.
You stop diagnosing people. Mr. Beautiful Blues, it's not a crime to discuss personality disorders.
Well, you know, I'm only joking, and anyway, I didn't know why you taking $1 easy for it to fucking YouTube live. Clearly, I'm joking with me mate. Everyone knows I'm Natural's mate. Fucking hell, clearly it's a joke. What's the matter with you?
So, Mr. Beautiful Blues says you're encouraging hate and mistrust to be particular mental condition.
Well, tell him
Can I answer Ryan, please?
Wind his neck in and go and get loose on a roller coaster.
Ryan.
It's an honest perspective, and if you look at psychology and you look at criminology, are they committing crimes?
Flying in the air and jump out. Now, if you tell us when you're there and you're going on the coast guard, try to somehow arrange it so they just release you and you're going flying in the air. So I can just watch you go, ah!
My microphone must be broken. Let me have a look.
No,
we're talking about medical facts, Mr. Beautiful Blues, and criminology. It's not my problem if these people have undesirable traits.
Oh, Agent X, before I don't want to change the subject. Okay, I want to come back to this because I've got something to say to Ryan about it. But I've just spotted glue sniffer. Right now, glue sniffer's been around for a while. I want respect from him who gave him the name Evo that everyone calls him now because he's the king of the sniffers. Right? And I see glue sniffer. And I see blood red in the chat as well. God bless that lad. That's why I've got. Oh, you've took my name off, Agent X, you twat. Right now, back to Gamer.
No, Mr. Beautiful Blues, it's a master's in criminology. So I can testify in court personality disorders. So, as I said, people with this personality, so they sort of have a victim mentality, not able to accept certain traits.
I'm the victim and honest, so I get tricked on YouTube.
Can I answer Gamer before I forget again? Because twice I've forgotten. It's just remembered me. Gamer, I'm not your mate. I'm not a narcissist. I'm perfect.
Never said that.
Oh, Gamer, you fucking knobhead. You're as slow as a fucking Skoda from the 1960s, you twat.
Yes, I'll race you right
There's
now.
There's no high-speed broadband going on in Gamer's head, is there?
Me and you, get your running shoes on. I'll race you right now and show you how slow I am.
Can I ride me bike, Gamer, if I do that?
If I you know, I could beat you on a scooter. The scooter's faster.
Right, let's just get the trivia away and go back to the real subject. Oh yes, you know, the other day, was it probably a week or probably longer than that ago, Gamer said to me, you know what you're doing, Natural, you need to cut down the drink, you're killing yourself and all that. Have you seen what's going on with Shady? Have you seen what's going on with Henry? And I thought, oh yeah, I have, Gamer. And then from that date, I think it was the 17th of the last month or whatever fucking day it was, I stopped drinking, and I was just wondering, how have you survived, Gamer? Has it been easy or hard for you?
No, I'm not on
Gamer?
your level yet. If what you
I didn't say that again.
If what you claim be true, no, I'm nowhere near on that stage yet, and I'm not ashamed to admit it.
It's not bipolar we're discussing, it's borderline personality disorder.
Actually, Natural was talking about the drink now, Agent X, so it was very rude. And I bring it back to the topic, and he was being serious.
Somebody's having a tantrum in the chat saying that we're
getting... Serious,
if it's that bloody ice chain, shut him off, time him out, get rid of him if it's him, because he's just trolling. Just get rid of him. He's been doing it all night.
No, criminology is part of my master's in forensic accounting, not a criminal degree. So yeah, I can provide expert testimony in court in relation to this. So I'm sorry that you're obviously offended. Because we're
criminology is also a game. Sorry, Agent X, I interrupted. I was
It's all
just
right
saying
then.
that criminology is also Gamer's honours degree master, isn't it, Gamer?
I'm not going to lie.
Different
Through the
definition.
toilet windows.
I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to say I'm like a master, because I'm not. I'm not nieces thrown out. But I'll tell you what, I can tell when someone's guilty or not, when they've done it or not, when I hear the case. I'm not stupid because I've done this since the age of fucking 12. Looking at stuff like this, I'm
What,
better than this
burglary?
than anything else. I am natural, you know. I'm not stupid, mate, when it
It's the
comes
age
to
of
the
12.
law and police.
Fucking hell. Don't be admitting that on the telly, you fucking idiot. What the hell? I hope that's
That's
not
it.
clipped, that bit there. I hope that's not clipped. What
They're
the
still criminally
Jesus.
responsible even whilst having a manic episode. You know, it's important that they get help and assistance. It's not everybody else's fault if whilst on a manic episode they're going around stealing and, you know, funding the habit, drink driving and stuff like that.
Agent X, do me a favour since you've got it on the screen, read. Just give these bullet points to Natural, because I don't know whether he can read them or not, because he's probably just on his phone or something. Will you read these symptoms out to him and ask him which ones that he says, like...
You want him to diagnose you?
I just want you to read them out.
I can read this page, Gamer. You've got...
I've scored a 9 out of 9.
Brian...
Can we get rid of that
or
one in the chat?
shifting self-image.
No, you don't have to be medically trained.
Read out these and ask whether, like, this fits you or not. That's it.
Well, hold on, Gamer. Unclear or shifting self-image. No, I'm always confident myself, Gamer. That's not me. Unstable, impersonable relationships. Well, I don't have any relationships, really. I fucking hate people. Mood swings, especially around you. You make me fucking rag, you cunt.
Liar.
Fucking too right you do. I want to fucking kill you, you little cunt. Impulsive and self-destructive behaviour. Yep, that's me. Fear of rejection or abandonment. Well, I'm a hermit, so the only person who could reject me is God, so no. Self-harm or suicidal tendencies. I went through a very terrible time in my life once. I thought about it for 5 minutes. Explosive rage. When I was younger, fuck, I could have blew a bomb up. Now I can't see because of the comment on the other one. Where the battery is. Can't read what.
Oh, sorry.
What does it bat? Feelings of emptiness. No. Loss of touch with reality. Well, as you get older, you find out what reality really is. It's not a fair all-round life. It's just a load of bollocks controlled by a whole bunch of countries controlled by a few fucking billionaires. Now, Gamer, I would say I've took a long time, but I would say that all of that stuff there. You've got that, mate.
Every single fucking one of them, I know.
Welcome to panel, Plastic African. How you doing there?
Hi. Yeah. I'm quite down this weekend. I don't know why. That's why I took myself to the sea and jumped in the sea. It was quite fun, you know, invigorating when a wave hits you. You know what I mean? Like, poof.
Right, hold on, mate.
You have no control over it because it drags you.
I'm sorry, bro. You're going to have to introduce me properly so I know I'm speaking to you on the age next week.
That's how I feel. But I believe with this borderland... Oh, sorry, this borderline personality disorder.
Gamer, let him speak.
Do you reckon it's like a trapped self in that because you can't get out of that? So it's like you say, there's spirals to it. It's like psychosis, if you will. But it's you trap yourself in that and you don't know how to get out of that. You say that a lot of these people like isolationists. They don't like talking to others, or they do it out of... We can't be alone now. I guess we could now because, you know, you can order everything online.
Well, no, they're quite extrovert, most of them. They want to be able to form like good, healthy relationships. They just don't have the tools to do it. And it's, as I said, most of them have experienced, over 70% have experienced childhood abuse, and it's genetic. So they likely had a parent with the same condition. So it's like, you know, not learning those coping mechanisms to how to deal with things. So they're more likely to abuse drugs and drink and things like that. It is nature versus nurture. you know, but also while the true self's forming as children, because they're growing up in that environment, it's not getting opportunity to grow, you know, so they have issues with the sense of self, things like that.
Okay. So I'm going to give you an example. I think this means a kid that doesn't get up at a regular time, say as he grows up, you know, he gets to stay naked longer, if you will. He's like a 4-year-old, 5-year-old running around naked. You're thinking that's wrong. He needs structure. People need structure, right? I'm going to say he's
Gamer, shut up.
Gamer, please stop interrupting them.
I will. I just wanted to make one thing clear. Would you next week tell us who Plastic African is, so I know I'm speaking to you just for my own protection online?
He's Plastic African. What more do you want? What more do you want, though?
He's your daddy, Gamer.
Because I've never met him before. I want to just know I'm speaking to for my own protection. That's it. And I'll continue.
The regular Gamer.
Memory loss as well, huh?
Yes, he was probably drunk last time you met him, to be fair. You haven't met him before.
No way. Gamer
That's
doesn't drink.
That's all I really want to know in a nutshell.
Yeah, he's a great guest.
No, you didn't, Gamer. The only reason you did that, sorry, Agent X. The only reason you made that interjection, Gamer, is so you could hear your own gob again. Come on, why do you need to know who the fuck the guy is? Now you know nearer forward. Oh gosh, look, there's the postman. Gotta go, Agent X. Apologies.
Thank you for joining.
Plastic man, get rid of this guy.
Right, man. You be safe.
It was a pleasure.
Man, always is.
Postman's just arrived. Bye.
Bye.
Take care, love. Yeah, you've met Plastic African before, Gamer. He's a great guest. He's got a lot to offer. He's well mannered. Lets people speak.
That's before, just to tell us who it was. So I'm engaging with, because I don't want to be engaging with weirdos on either, do I?
I've shared his channel in the chat as well, so please go and check him out.
Sorry, if I'm trolling them, and now, yeah, that's different. But if I didn't know them, I'm just
Job Seeker was doing ecstasy at 10 years old. That's madness. What was that like? That's crazy.
No, it's fine.
At that time, what did that do to your head, man? Fuck.
Sorry, African. I was just wanting someone to vouch for you, so I know I'm speaking to. So
you have actually met before, Gamer. You were just that night that you had a nap on panel.
Do you think I've really met everyone else
3 months? Oh wow, I love it. So, sorry, I'm just reading the chat as well, Agent X. But like I say, it's structure, isn't it, that formulates who we become. Right? That's why they generally, while we go to, school, it's not just a break away from it, because we don't live like that anymore, where mum and dad and grandmother and grandfather live together as that sort of community. And these changes have happened quite soon, if you will, with the explosion of civilizations or humans, be it was food, wasn't it? The industrial and agricultural revolutions. So more of us, so maybe more problems through that. Well, it's got to be that. I mean, we always had, if you say people that went off the rail and did heinous things, but then they were put to really bad deaths, if you will, to show that, why, instead of just incarceration.
Who's this beautiful lady who's joined?
Hello, love. Thank you so much for coming up on panel. How are you?
Double dimple twin. I found you and I caught you.
Oh, it's so lovely to see you. Let me get your channel in the chat. Yeah, we're talking about personality disorders tonight, love, but it's so lovely to see you.
Yeah.
She's got a fantastic channel.
What's that necklace? What's that necklace you wearing? What is it? Your necklace?
Excuse me?
Translate, someone.
He's talking about your necklace, love.
Oh,
gorgeous gem.
I'm a Virgo. So this is a Virgo.
Right.
My birthday's August 23rd. I'll be 54.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Thank you. It's nice seeing you, X. I just had to stop by to let you know that I'm here, but I'm going to be at the bottom chatting with you. Okay? I love you.
Thank you so much for popping in. I'm going to share a channel as well because she
I can tell straight away I'm getting that energy myself.
She's fantastic, isn't she? She does
Thank
dancing, all sorts. It's a lovely channel. I'm just to so many.
I appreciate you for coming to see me. And God bless y'all. Y'all have a blessed day, okay?
God bless you.
You too. Yeah. Thank you.
Bye.
See you soon, Nev. Like I said, I'm just trying to find a channel. See you soon, Nev.
Bye.
Thank you for. Oh, that's made my day that she's joined.
You know this, I feel much more like, you know what I mean, like just happier. Just because she joined there for just 30 seconds, and I just felt better straight away. It's weird, isn't it?
She's got such a great vibe, and like I said, her channel is just all about having fun. I'm trying to find it. I can't remember what the beginning bit.
I know community law agents, it's really dark, some of the people, aren't they? So it's like these people didn't want you to have fun, and they want you to just have the chaos and the hell on.
Yes, we know this exists in the world. Of course it does. Gamer.
I've well turned to the
How
dark
we
side.
negate it in the world, gamer. It's what we perceive as. Like you were saying before, Agent X, as you know, your profession as well as what you've been able to, it's through the authority of. Hence why there's a merit in the system that we should have. And I see a lot of this being failed at all quarters. I always say this. And it's bad. You know, for our society, for the Western Foundation. Amen.
Do you know my biggest problem, Plastic African? Can I just call you African?
You can call me whatever you want, buddy. It's fine.
Right, African. My biggest problem is that I see a lot of people getting heavy sentences, sometimes next to now, sometimes like theft, drug dealing, stuff like that, people going out there to make a bit of money. My problem is, I see these, what's the correct word I can use for your channel? No, the P word, beginning with P, ends with an O. Are these people who like mess about with children and that?
Oh yeah.
They get on these things and stuff like that. I see these guys getting suspended sentences for fun. So they didn't even see inside of a prison. They get released on bail, they get protected, and they're not even going to prison.
Yeah, I know the injustice of it all. So yes, absolutely, you're correct. The judiciary is wholly unequal now, equivocally because of how the DP guy that's running the country, you know, is the turncoat he is, and what he's doing. Understand how fundamentally bad this is.
Let us explain. I found out why they were doing it. It's because they've got to separate them from the normal population. I've been to prison myself, and I know they've got to keep them separate on the own little wing. And since the amount of numbers that was coming in because of all the hunters,
yeah, let's not go there right now. This is not the time or the space to bring that up.
Online things, all this, the numbers were just flowing in. And there's no way to like protect them.
This isn't the space for this.
Normal population, or you're not going to prison. So that's why we're getting these non-custodial sentences, and that's what I thought at the time. But I think the pictures are a much bigger problem than it really is. I'm starting to think it's intentional.
Well, I mean, there's an old adage, isn't it? The first they came from my neighbor. You know, then they came for, you know, somebody else, then they came for me, and no one was there, right? I think it's something like that, you know. So we see this going on. It's the ebb and flow, isn't it? The slow boil of the frog. So it's the way you do it in incremental terms, and it started a long time ago, you know, in our lives. And I guess people don't understand what it is to be a true, as I like that, agent. You know, somebody who is, you know, who has agency in their life, who actually regards that and understands what that means. and the responsibility of that.
I didn't mind coming on these lives for a bit of a laugh and that.
I mean, that's the way we say all these disorders are because of the. No, hang on.
You know
Wait up, sir. Hold up, man.
Hey, man, let me finish, love.
But it's the same thing adage as why we put down like, okay, this is this disorder. This means this. Because we've studied that as the human mind or the human condition over the years, over the centuries, over the decades. Fuck, man, God knows how long. What information we have now at our point where we all stand. This era is just, I don't know, man. It's nuts. It's the fucking nuts because people live behind, personas after personas because that's how we can be right now, and that has created this whole orchestra.
Africa, we're in the digital age. That's what we're in now. We've lived through the Stone Age, Bronze Age, Ice Age, and whatever you want to call it. Now we're in the digital age. Practically nano, and that's the last one, before something happens.
Well, it's called the Drake equation if you want to go into like a physics term. The Drake equation, look it up. It's into physics, okay? That's the whole thing, that the mathematical rules that we live in, man. That's why we want to look for the quantum entanglement's an incredible thing. It's not going to be space travel. It's going to be an instant bang, you there. As long as we can I reckon map the stars correctly. Bang it, man. We could do it. I think that exists. But
all this civil unrest in the United Kingdom as well. It's like they want a civil war. It's not really stopping. I cannot say these boats not stopping coming in, even though we're not definitely 100% got the capability to stop these boats coming in if we really wanted to stop them. The government is letting them in. I can understand it. Maybe none of it, like heavy stuff. Because I would not let them stop them coming in. If I was commander of the bloody British Army to stop these boats coming in, there wouldn't be one getting through the border. Not one of them. And I would stop them, but for some reason, they are.
Whilst it's on quiet, I've shared a channel and I was looking for M to find a channel, that's why I was confused, but it's called Do It McMaria. And she'll be live later on. So she's obviously America. So if you subscribe to her channel, then please pop in, say hello, and you'll understand what I mean. It's such a feel-good place. She's so sort of, I don't know, it just oozes out of her. She's just got such a good energy.
I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to do that. But what film I watched last night here for the second time? I watched a film called The Boy in Striped Pajamas.
Oh, yeah.
It's a German kid who meets a guy who's in the prison because his dad's a top commander living near one of the German Jewish camps. And
I've read the book.
The boy on the other side of the fence and befriends him. And then eventually, you need to watch the film, what really happens if you want to know about it, but it was absolutely
read the book.
And I cried again. Even I knew what was going to happen, and I couldn't help but cry again. How awful it is, and you've got to remember this is only in a short space of human history itself when this happened. So did I think something like this couldn't happen again?
Wait, dude, that's not the point that we have to think about. We need to think and see is the here now that we have. And during this pivotal time, why it's, again, I find so bad because the old God is trying to fight the new God, if you will. And we don't know where that parameter is going to be anymore. The wealth, the money, the whole thing has changed.
God, what do you want? What would you expect from the new God?
Dude, it's not about that, is it? It's like the human population of this planet is going to go bad. And half of this conversation will never exist in the world because they don't think like this anymore. Do you understand?
Have a little bit more control and get this community bit together how it is.
Damn, man.
If 3 card and I'll fucking do it, If you want me to be what you want,
you'll definitely be the ambassador.
I need support to do it. I can't do it by myself. I need that backing. I need everyone following us. If you want me to come in here in a godly sense and get everyone on our side and have the backing, and I'll come on and I'll be the new Messiah.
But
If that's what
a
you're looking for,
homogenous
that's
society
what you
is
really
odd,
want.
isn't it?
It's
It
going to
doesn't
take
give rise to any, like invention and innovation. There's ways we challenge each other, don't we? Like I said, somebody
You want
said,
me to stop coming in and being new live free? It's going to take us a couple of weeks off and a couple of sessions down the gym and that, and I'll have to stop drinking anyway. But
Yeah, you will if you want to be a good example. You need to be somebody that people look up to, don't you? You need to.
Well, I wanted someone to look up to, though. I didn't want to be the one to look up to. I thought, but since Live Free's not here anymore, maybe it is time to start trying to step into the shoes, because I think the timing might actually be right.
But we're all adults, Gamer, and we're adults who are all having issues with authority.
We still need a leader.
Yeah, but it's a community of people that don't like the police because they perceive them to be an authority. So why would a community like that need a leader?
Because you just need lives, and that you need someone to look at there and say what is wrong and what's not, and then everyone backs it, and then it grows stronger. We'll kind of let people just get away with murder all the time.
But we're grown adults. We should all know what's right.
And if you want me to run it, I will. I'll manage the lot of it. I'll manage it all, but you've got to listen.
There we go. Vote for Gamer. Oh, Plastic African, it says device not connected, though. I don't know if you want me to boot you or if it'll come back in or not. There is a troll that keeps going backstage to drop links. Don't press anything. Oh, there we go. He's back.
Sorry about that.
It's all right. You're back, love. Welcome back to panel.
Thank you.
You cannot fault us as well. You know this is correct. It is a rhetorical question, Agent X. But things was much better when Liv Free was around and Liv Free was running things. You cannot say that was wrong, because it was. It was much better for everybody than it was. And that's what we're missing. We're missing a leader running things. And if I have to step up and just fucking, you know what I mean? I'll probably get in like fucking, what was your called, Margaret Thatcher? I'll probably only be there 40 days before I get fucking sacked. You know what I mean? But at least I'll try. I'll try to do it for years.
That's Gamer's campaign. So let's get back on topic. So, in relation to borderline personality disorder, obviously, we know what the symptoms are. There's a cat crying again. This does my head in every time I go live. That happens. We know that the symptoms are. What do you think, as a community, we could be doing? Do we need to have more empathy for them, because it is a mental health condition, not one they've necessarily chosen for themselves?
Yes, and I'll quote what Liv Free says as well.
Wow, dude, yes. Okay,
This community is a bunch of broken, beautiful people. Liv Free's words, and I quote.
But they are also quite abusive to experience,
Yes, that's why you get rid of the abusive ones. And if they're going to come in behaving like that, you'll get a chance. But if you're going to continue, then you end up with my kangaroo court.
What's the balance, though, between having empathy and sympathy?
If I'm running it, I'll decide what the balance is. And I'll say what's allowed and what's not allowed.
No, you won't.
Wow, are you really that fucking stupid, boy? Really?
Well,
you get. This isn't hypothetical, man. We're not talking like hypotheticals. Well, it's not going to happen, is it? Really? Come on, man.
Once the borderline, once we accrue it, and then the borderline threshold will go down, because the chat should be flown. I basically cannot even read it, but you need a growth first to get to that point. So what I was getting to that point is get rid of the bullshit, like fucking Upton, get rid of like fame, and then things will start to grow.
Okay, I'll have you in a minute, Gamer.
Hey man, I already know where you're living in Spain, man, you numpty. You're lucky I haven't got any Spanish friends, you really are.
You don't have any friends.
I think you're my friend.
Yeah, Heineken. Yeah, you got one friend, Heineken.
Mm-hmm. Agent X, are you my friend? Agent X, are you my friend? She must be busy. African, are you my friend?
Oh, you've been going anywhere, Gamer? You've been all right?
Shut your mouth.
Why? You can talk to me like that.
I'll talk to you how I feel like talking to you.
Will you? Come over there and
Look, yeah,
videos.
I'm at the Richard Upton show. I
I'll
wouldn't
come over there
dare.
and I'll slap your eye straight.
you
Oh,
can
come
barely
on,
get off your,
man.
you can barely get off your
You,
gaming
you
chair,
don't
man.
want
You can
to.
barely get off your gaming chair, man.
Oh,
Good on, mate. Years about me, you laugh these people behind these keyboards living in Spain. All are in Spain is going, oh, do you gamer? Look at the state of you, man. I'm not going to say the word because I've got respect for fucking Agent X's channel.
You don't have respect for anything.
I've got respect for you, you dirty little weirdo.
No, you should have respect for me.
Nah.
Bow down before me.
Put your camera on then. Put your camera
Bow
on
down.
then. Put your camera
No,
on
no.
then. Man. You
I'm
look
not
like
bow
Tony
down.
P's son. That's what you look like. Big up. I'm just a blog, Tony P. You look like he's like incest child.
Well, I've a bit less lip from you, Gamer, if you don't mind.
No, you talk. You didn't tell me what to do. I don't know. You think you're speaking now?
How's it going, Plastic African? You all right?
I am, sir. Yes, I am, sir. I mean, I had a great, I don't know, a great week. It's been really weird so
Hey,
far.
man. I
I swear
do
to God, it's
African
been really
speed.
weird. I want to say it here, but this dude just fucking talks over everyone all the time. He doesn't give a shit about anything. And it's difficult to say the least. Almost seems more challenging, you know. You got to just deal with it. Like, do I have tinnitus? Shit, I have tinnitus now.
Probably best if we just don't acknowledge Gamer. It'll be quiet then.
Look at that beard, man. I could use that as a noose all day. I'd use a noose around Richard.
Where's Agent X? She's quiet, isn't she?
I think it's a little kitten or cat or something that was meowing, so I had to go.
Call you Richard for being a
Well, I had
weirdo.
to go. I mean, outside or something, you know. And cats are like.
Gamer, I've told you once.
Look, you Richard. Why do you use that picture? You look nothing like that.
I know it's from a TV show I like.
Because you know you're fat. You're fat. You're baldy. You can barely stand out your chair.
Gamer, you're a woman abusing.
Why would you say that, man? Why would you instantly go to something that's descriptive of somebody? Is it because it makes you feel better?
Oh,
I mean, ask yourself that. I mean, really, isn't it? Yeah, no, but it is, isn't it? You feel what's threatened. You are threatened here, aren't you? That's why you feel it.
Oh no, I feel it.
It's just Gamer. Everybody ignores Gamer.
I love giving in shit. I love it.
Nobody takes any notice of him.
The thing that take notice of you.
Yeah, plenty of people take notice of me, like your mum.
Oh no, see? So you still going to stick up for African? After he's bringing me mother into it? You still going to condone that one?
No, I don't think one should bring their mums into it, man. I mean, my mum's dead, bro, and we just bought a headstone, you know, this week as well. I had to see it, the carved piece. It goes on. I mean, she's been in that little ground for a while. My mum, man.
So now do you understand why I give him shit?
Oh, don't worry about it, man. It's still, I can take it. My mum's dead, you know. If your mum's alive, then God bless.
I remember again. This is not the first
me, I'm
time.
out of that, man. I don't have a mum, so yeah, go.
So
I got beaten up once because I said that, you know, your mum, bro. I said to the guys in Botswana when I was in school, right? I said, yeah, your mum, you know, like, yeah, fuck you, your mum. And the guy went, battered the shit out of me, man. I never said that against somebody else.
Remember, laugh again. This is not the first day I've been on a live with Richard fucking Upton. You know what I mean? So it's not my first day either with him.
Yeah, so and you think it's the first time with me?
And he doesn't care. He lives all the way in Spain. Why would he care? He probably doesn't in anyway. He's probably in the UK, to be honest. Probably doesn't even live in Spain. I can see him prove it.
Why would I say I live in Spain? Never do.
Because you're a fucking liar.
You bug-eyed, woman-abusing, mother finger-snapping, unemployed Newcastle fanny.
You can barely speak. Have you heard you?
Well,
You
if you let
definitely
people
got
speak,
bullied
gamer,
at school.
gamer, if
Yeah,
you let people
if
speak,
you were in
maybe
my
they would
school,
be able to
mate,
speak.
I would have terrorised you.
Right?
Yeah, just talk over it.
Terrorised these
Go on.
journalists here.
Just
I
talk
would have
over it.
terrorised you. You've
Imagine
got
it's just
childhood
not there.
problems. You've got childhood
It's just
problems.
like a
you
fly.
don't
It's
need
like an
to, you know.
annoying noise in the corner.
Yeah, it's big up the GDL in town. Get the GDL on, terrorise them.
Yeah,
Get
get a defense league.
link up for the GDL.
Get a defense league.
Get the GDL on and destroy
Get a
them.
defense league.
Get the GDL on the GDL.
Get a
come
defense
on,
league.
destroy them. Richard, you're a nothing, you're a nobody, and you probably still live in England. The next
So what? Whoa, gamer, why do you get so aggressive with everything? You know you recognize you do.
Boy.
You don't
I'm
let
not
people
being
speak. You
boy.
recognize that, don't you? A lot of the time, you do.
Boy.
No.
Being boy,
It's not a big. Relax. I'm talking to you, buddy. I'm not talking to him.
Not
I'm
asking
talking
why
to
you
you.
are getting aggressive with everything. Where you
Yeah,
don't
where does it come from,
understand
mate?
stuff.
Why? So clearly you love your country, and I know I love England more than you know. Fuck, man, I should have died for England. I'm lucky I didn't. I feel guilty because I lived. I mean, it's
Why are
not
you from Australia?
Oh my god. Yeah, that's why it's African. Yeah. That's in Australia.
Are you from South Africa?
Oh my god. Anyway, that doesn't matter. What matters is that you feel so disconnected with your society and you see that mainstream pushing this, and you're right, I've seen it as well. I know it's happening. But the challenge is, how do we challenge that? Rather than being, if we're going to boil down to as what Elon Musk has said, right? That it's inevitable. I'm not saying it on this channel, but he said it. And the way that Keir Starmer has done his deeds through the judiciary, which is kind of illegal because he's, used his office for that, putting on pressure for judges. That's fucking illegal. But that won't get challenged enough, will it? Because he'll say, it's unprecedented times, like they did with the, sorry, I'm sick, look down. You know what I mean? And it's like a slow boil all the time. And all of a sudden, here we are in locks and chains. It really is quite a funny story that people are now going, oh my God, is it too late? It's too late because you're letting it be too late all the time. And the sacrifice is what? Taking away your freedom? No, think about your life, man.
Why would you take my freedom?
Well, no, but that's how greedy we really are, because we don't understand a piece to ourselves that's more than our lives anymore. Once it was your family, once it was your God, or some say it's their God, but it isn't really. Knows what their fucking God is of power, because that's written in the fucking stone that they come from. It's a funny thing, and that's why I still believe, and I say it so, in the Western foundation of where we come from, and that is Christendom as well. And it's always the more of it where it really hails from, and why we're here. Rather than being feudal again, and now it's technocratic fucking, you will be numbered like cattle. Dude, buddy, it's happening. People are scared of it. It is.
Batman, good to see you. Sorry to interrupt, gents. There's a few people have popped in, and sorry to wander off and leave you on panel by yourself.
Pick up Richard up if anyone. Just get rid of Richard, because this African
Yeah,
guy.
Richard's all right. Leave him alone. Batman, Baron, good to see you both.
Fucking troll.
Shut the fuck
Yeah,
up.
Baron says he's lived the experience for a few months. He's
I'm from Newcastle, you've been gamer.
decided it's not for him.
Shut your mouth, man. Ball your head and eat your pan. Put your head to be fucking ninja rap.
How's you going, Alex? You been alright?
Yeah, Mary is my dimpled twin.
Hey, what happened last night, Ed, with Ultra? It gave you a lot of shit, didn't it?
Oh, she's back. Yeah. Hello there.
I had to come back up here for a reason.
You-
May I speak? May I speak?
Yeah, go ahead, Lev.
Okay. My name is Big Miria. Do it, McMahon. I am clairvoyant medium. And for the ones that's disrespecting the host and her company, that's not acceptable. I'm letting you know this now. This is positive vibes only. People want to know about dimple twins. I have dimples. She have dimples. That's it. And that's all. But we're going to respect the host and her company or be removed respectfully. Or if you
Here
want
we go.
we're not arguing. This is not no. She told me about her lives. She told me there's some knuckleheads that be coming in. See, I can deal with it. I can deal with it. You got the right one right here.
Who's the knucklehead?
Come to my live. It's freedom of speech, and I'll give you what you asked
What have you
for.
done? Have you upset her so much? She seems a bit angry.
No, she's just a boss lady. She's making sure everyone understands the law.
I'm not mad or angry. Not me, honey.
Assertive is the word.
It's just the way I am. But she told me there's a lot of disrespectful people, but this is the media. Everybody got to be ready for the media. You know what I'm saying? I'm just letting these trolls know if they want to talk, they will get what they asked them for if they come to my channel because it's a freedom of speech.
Are you listening, Richard? Are you listening, Richard?
Are you listening, Gamer?
What?
She's a clairvoyant. She'll settle the
you tell them.
I'm just saying it's a freedom of speech on my channel. So if they want to come over there and try to play them shenanigans, they got the right one. But this young lady right here deserves respect at all times.
I can't wait to join. I can't wait to join.
Okay. Okay. Hey,
brace
yourself.
Oh my God. Good
brace
luck.
yourself because you're going to be laughing. Brace yourself. You're going to be laughing.
She does a great live. There's no messing with her.
But I love you. Hey, I love you, double dimples. See, I got dimples, y'all.
I love you too, my dimple twin. But
That's
yeah, British folk a bit different. But
I just had to speak my mind because this lovely lady deserves respect in her company. And I could just imagine them coming on my channel because they're going to get flamed. They're going to be removed. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm just trying to be there for you. I'm just trying to be there for you.
That's the freedom of speech. There is no freedom of speech on your channel, is there? If you're just going to remove them.
No, they don't get removed. They get to run their mouth. But when they get too disrespectful, they will be removed.
There's not freedom of speech.
Yes, it is. Wait. Your freedom of speech is different than mine. If somebody called me the N-word, they're being disrespectful. They're going. Okay? Because nobody got time, but anybody else can speak their mind. When it comes to insults, sir, we're not accepting no insults. All right?
No, but what about kafir? You ever heard of that? That's really bad. I think that's worse than that word.
That's my freedom of speech. I don't know about yours, but that's the way I got it on my life.
Yeah, plastic African. What about jigaboo? Can we use that?
Hey, get rid of him, Agent X. Get rid of him.
Hey, for each of his own.
Come on, Rich, you're pushing the line.
You want to be a jigaboo?
I thought you were about cool.
That's on you if you want to be a jigaboo.
I thought you were about cool, girl.
I'm
like, chill.
Cool.
Where's that bad energy come from? That juju.
Hey,
man, I've had it for years.
I'm one of a kind. Like I said, I came to respect this young lady. You're gonna argue with yourself. You ain't arguing with me. I'm giving her.
I respect her.
I'm talking to her.
I do. I think. I don't know her personally, but I respect her channel and what she, generally puts out. And she lets me come to her panel. So, holy shit! Thank you, and thank you, Agent X, for this all the time.
I love it. I love
my pleasure. Yeah, Dulce talking about you, plastic African.
Who's African?
Yeah,
I'm not from Africa. I'm from Oklahoma.
She's talking about that Richard man, African.
Who's from Africa?
No, not you, man.
No, I said who's from Africa. I'm saying
his name's Plastic African.
Oh, okay.
South Africa.
Hey, I've never been there. Never been there.
Botswana and Namibia. You know,
I
Kenya,
know a
I've
lot.
got a good African
Tanzania.
accent.
I know
Okay,
a lot of y'all.
Sierra Leone,
Hold on.
I
hold
know
on,
a lot of
Angola.
you from UK.
I'm
Y'all
jumping
got so much
around.
respect. I
Hold
like
on,
the
Big Mouth.
UK.
Big
I
Mouth.
have
Oh,
someone.
just,
Gamer, let us speak, love.
just.
One of
No,
my moms is
no,
from
no,
UK,
no,
and
no,
he's
no.
a singer, and he does
Just.
music.
Hold on, wait. Can I shut that up? Right.
And I pray for everybody that's going through that riot in UK. See, that's how I pay attention. I pay attention, and
Well, pay
if
attention
anybody's
now,
going
saying
through that
shut.
riot, I pray for y'all.
Well, I'm praying for you.
Thank
Be
you,
quiet.
sweetheart.
Please.
Let's do my
You
African
stay
accent.
safe as well.
Hey, I want to do my African accent for her. God almighty.
She's still in the chat, Gamer.
Why is he back? Why is he even back?
Please keep it respectful, Richard. Don't be getting me into trouble.
I don't think it was that bad.
Well, yeah, does everyone not just know yet? He's just a troll. Is anyone aware of it? I've used him enough now. I didn't need Richard anymore. Didn't need him. Let him get on and troll somewhere else. If we want to grow, we need rid of him. He's got to go. He's got to go.
Yeah,
He's here for the topic. What have you got to add to borderline personality disorder, Richard? Do you recognise any traits in yourself?
nah, not really. It's not.
That's what a narcissist would say.
Oh my God! Shut the hell up.
Nah, I wouldn't say so.
Fair enough.
Yeah, shut up, beard boy.
Yeah, buddy. I mean, come on. I know we paid each other. Relax, huh?
Look, you man, your beard with your little fucking 200 subs.
I thought gamers could pause. I mean, don't gamers pause. Jesus, pause.
Give her what you sell. Give her what you sell. I'm gonna have a comment. This is why.
Game of the dog napper. Let's talk about that.
Wow. Wow, I don't know did you next because I'll go full throttle if I have to be on him.
Yeah, McMary, yeah. It was just on the panel. That's a channel in the chat.
Richard, there's only one person accused of being a nonce on this panel, and that's you.
Oh, so you can't say that.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, don't say
Right,
that.
come on. Let's get back to the adult conversation and sharing our experiences and opinions on borderline.
Picture then, take a bit of control of it then, or I'll just troll him. Worse than what he could possibly troll me. So it's your call, Agent X.
Good to see you, thanks. Ubers, yeah, sorry, I don't know why your spanner went. You've always had a spanner, so I'm glad you've got one
And you
again.
really not getting to change our picture, and then having people put up my real name in the comment section as well, because I know it's Richard D in it, and you really let me get away with it.
How's that for you? Is that better?
They're not.
Really let me get away with that, Lord Agent X, really?
Is that better, Gamer?
Yeah, it's just on StreamYard. You can see it there. It's not in the chat.
But I just want that, not timing out, blocking.
It's not better, Gamer. Are you still crying, Gamer?
And I want him to change his picture back to like not me, because he needs GDL.
I'm GDL. Gamer, stop crying.
No,
right.
It's so apparent that it's you.
Right. What do you think the solution is? Do you think it is something that we could sort out as a community?
I forget.
Well, first of all, I believe, like anything, you've got to first of all, recognize it. Society, before it happens, prevention rather than the cure, is that society should see that amongst themselves. That's again why I said with schooling is one of the outlets. I mean, if you're a poor child, some school, I believe every school should give a child a hot meal. They can't bring in money. There's no tuck shops. There's none of that shit. They eat a set healthy meal. It should be really good and balanced throughout the week. You know what I mean? And snacks or whatever. But generally that needs to be the consensus there. because then the table is like we're all sitting at the same fucking table. There's no fucking difference of, oh, look. So there's a bullying aspect to that. That also hinders us, right? Especially when we're young. And again, like guys, we didn't have like mobile phones and all that other bullshit that they have right now. So they're living with that aspect that they're dragging their lives straight through to their fucking adulthood as they develop, as we have developed. You know what I mean? It's like
that's it. It does tend to be children with parents with borderline personality disorder. They do tend to have social services involved, that kind of thing. It does spill out onto their like outer life. Like I said, they tend to things like drink driving.
Okay, so when these things come to fruition, then when bad things start happening, what age are you saying? 16 to 20? Or are you saying 14 to 18? What's the age that it develops? That
Well, a personality disorder can't be diagnosed until the subject's over the age of 18. So they are probably, they're growing up in an environment with an unstable environment. The parents are probably alcohol, drug dependent, involved in the criminal system. Like I said, it's risk-taking behaviours. So things like drink driving, things like that, as a result of the parent having borderline personality disorder.
I don't necessarily see that, because I've understood from other people I've met that they've undergone similar sort of things, and they've actually become so great out of that when they've had that mechanism of school and when they scholarships, if you will, to recognize their great potential. When you have a tutor that understands, hang on, this kid's smart and he's in the background and he doesn't have any, but he is very smart. And that shit is, while we have grammar schools, I guess, where they come from. I'm just saying.
Personality disorder, though, it does have a genetic component. So not everybody that's experienced childhood abuse is going to go on to develop borderline. But like I said, there is a genetic aspect of it, and 70% of people diagnosed have experienced childhood abuse. So,
but that also goes to saying that how many people that are homosexual have had interference from their children. The stats on that correlates to that, and we don't challenge that enough, do we? Because we can't. It's a section of something that is the Equality Act. Right? Because you're breaking down fundamentals here as well, and I'm trying to understand if we could say, okay, before it happens, how do we categorize it, and what is it that we need to look for in order to stop that happening, because it's self-destructive to all society. Same as criminality and fucking disorder, all that shit. We should have certain, ways of negating it, because we're a good society, we're good people.
That's it. Tommy, good to see you. Riley, lovely to see you. Thank you so much, Matt, for a super sticker. Appreciate that. Thank you. This is the thing. I think even if the children are removed from the borderline parent and raised, in a completely safe, healthy environment, there is still a genetic predisposition for that child to then develop borderline. So it's not. I don't think.
Not my fault,
personally, I don't think it's society.
So if what you're saying is true, that means everything is not my fault. How I behave.
Well, no, we're still, as adults, we're still responsible, aren't we? You're still criminally responsible. You're still going to go to prison if you driving.
Issues.
Hang on, that is
my parents' fault I behave like this.
No, it's not, Gamer. It's your fault you behave like you behave.
No, but as adults, we're responsible for our mental health. We're responsible to manage the condition, that kind of thing, aren't we?
Well, I know, and anyway, I've learnt me. She doesn't control me anymore.
I was saying this earlier on.
You did a video last week harassing women, natural born serial killer.
I'm not trolling, I'm trying to sense. All these criminal convictions I used to get convicted of, I'm all this mummy shite and all this and that. But now since I separated myself from her, about like nearly 9 years ago now. I've never experienced these problems. I've never been arrested like once, except for that time when I was with Natural in the pub. But then I was de-arrested. Obviously, I've been nicked again recently.
You got arrested when you nicked that.
Other than that, I've not been arrested for like
You
9
got arrested
years.
when you nicked that dog.
I didn't nick a dog. There's no point going on about them with went over Richard. Just wait
Didn't
for
you get arrested?
the
Didn't you get arrested when you went and harassed them women with natural born serial killer?
No, did that fuck? Are you mental? I mean, there was no arresting any women in any way.
Oh no, you didn't get arrested.
Didn't do that. I know it was technically
You just got banned from Newcastle City Centre, didn't you?
Oh, Richard, you know but a troll. You've got no relevance to this fucking panel at all. You're just trolling for the sake of it. You've changed your icon to me. You know but trolling if I say anything. You want to jump on a troll. I don't know his relevance, Agent X. I really didn't at this panel. Just for a number, he's not worth it. He was at one point, but now he's not. People will probably fucking jump on if he's not here. Well, me, you, and African have a sensible conversation.
So Job Seeker's got a question. It says, do people not have different personalities depending on their vocation? So borderline is a personality disorder. They don't actually have a personality, so to speak.
Well, that can't be true, because we all have personalities to get up there. Come on, everyone knows somebody from something. Isn't the borderline thing, as you were saying before, it's about like, yeah, a lot of them probably are very successful or try to be. They hide that again in their.
No, it's borderline personality.
Let's talk, please, Agent X. Oh, I've just
got hurry up then, come on.
Well, right, African, I'm going to ask you, tell us a little bit about your childhood and your mum and your dad and that, and your like sort of upbringing.
No, let me answer a statement first, Gamer. So they have a very unclear or shifting self-image. They have loss of touch with reality and feelings of emptiness. So they do disassociate, so they have like sort of periods where the blank, there's nothing. They're disassociated, they're not physically and emotionally there. I mean, they're physically there, but not mentally and emotionally there. They have an unclear shift in self-image, so they do actually mimic other people. But people with borderline personality disorder, it gets to the point where these self-destructive behaviours, the alcoholism, the drug taking, things like that, it means that they're more likely to not have a job. They're unable, because of the issues that they have with interpersonal relationships, they're not actually able to maintain holding down a job, And like I said, because of the sort of when the personality is developing as their children, they don't have opportunity to develop an actual personality. So what you see is the sort of masking. And because they've got an unclear and the shift in self-image, they don't have a consistent personality, a continuous set of traits to form a personality. So I don't mean that to be insulting.
So would you say most of these? Hang on, would you say most of these people have they're only child? There's only them in the mother and dad.
It's like
they're single children.
It's like being a jack of all trades, but a master of none.
Yeah, in a sense. Sorry, what were you saying, Plastic African?
I was saying like most these traits sound like it's like only childs in marriages, and because our identities are based again on mainly our brothers and sisters, our parents, and the community we have. So we jump on that as we develop, right? No, that's true. Our sexuality and all that stuff. If we're born feral, we're feral. At a certain time, when we become fucking feral, we can't change that. But as we develop as toddlers and into adolescents and young children, it's the time that the brain is take everything in like a sponge.
Emma, please let me speak, love.
So
he doesn't end.
He never.
It's hard to take in, so that's why I want to get to the questions. Right, thank you. Right.
No, you
Yeah.
haven't finished, look. Just stop interrupting because we're trying to have a discussion and share ideas and go back and forth, and then you're going like a mosquito,
I kind
and
of
it's so distracting.
I've got a question. I want to ask it before I forget it because it's going to be very quick. You know what I mean? I'd rather just get to the point rather than fucking sit and wait because he's got to get on for. He's got on for the next half hour. This guy. You know what I mean? So I just rather.
No, it's responding to the point. But thank you so much for the super chat, Plastic Africa.
Next because it's going to take. It's just taking longer. I could have had it done by now. So what it is. Right, I just want to know a little bit about your childhood and your upbringing. Were you brought up with your mum and your dad? And what was it like at school? Just a little bit about your childhood and your upbringing. That's it.
You don't have to answer that question.
No, I want to know. Plastic African, I want to know a bit about your childhood and your upbringing.
Gamer, I'm going to tell you now, all right? I have no need to talk of these things to you. I don't know why, and I don't want to. Okay, no, because you don't listen to other people. You try to seek something that is not there. I mean, that's how I feel. You ask me that sort of question among strangers, and you don't know me. The first time you've spoken to me, apparently, and here you come up with that. I have some deep-seated problems in my life, and oh my God, have I seen the fucking mill? And I guess that's what made me a fucking strong man is because of that shit as a kid and growing up with that. That's why I say to you before Agent X, of when they're single children and they're in that environment, you know, that's what I want to. Analytics and numbers make it all up, right? That's how you make those variables work, or you look for the problems within it. Yeah, and I mean that's why computers exist and why it's made it so easy. And we all have now, digital records rather than records that are like from actual teachers and people that witness us growing up. Right?
I've met a guy from South Africa before.
And they say that we will all be numbered as cattle, as literally means that we will all be sort of set a parameter of way of thinking and how we develop. Take away the family, take away those complications, or the other things in society that you thought you had, that your parents had, that all changes and it's all part of the progression. The past is only the past. It's nostalgic, they say, because we're all going to fucking end up in the same box, hopefully,
Well, that's it. And this is why I love psychology. It does give you some insight, but like with all science, it's guesswork. The brain's so complex, we don't really actually know how it works. So it can't be so black and white. We've got statistics, we've got things, gamer shush, we've got statistics and things like that to support, but it can never be a definitive thing, really. Even when you're diagnosed with a psychiatric condition, it's always possible, blah, blah, blah. Isn't it?
Yeah, of course, and believe me, like you were saying about so I know somebody that's father was in Hong Kong and stuff, and he's like one of these doctors that gives the approval of if they get out for, really bad crimes, if they go into hospital or they go into death row sort of thing. Yeah. They equate what happens with the mind. They're one of those guys. When the state goes, oh, you've got to come in, and 6 months later, I'm going to give you why he is like this, and is he right to go to fucking death row, or is he right to go to the hospital for the rest of his life? And a lot of the time, rich people hire the motherfucker to fly out there to do that same thing. Get their crazy fucking sons, generally men, out of that fucking situation instead of dying. I don't know, he's in hospital maybe 5-10 years, but he's not in fucking death row or there for 30 years. You understand? And that's what I mean when we think about one's authority and accountability in this, that is failing because of that. And also, give or take, if you had like a gun against your head, you're going to do this, or we're going to kill your whole family, you're going to fucking do it. So it shows you like where we as middlemen can understand that and how that needs to be understood, rather, and where we are now in this timeline. It's imperative, and that's why I like your jibber jabber Agent X. You try it.
I just want to
Thank
ask.
you. I appreciate you being here. Like I said, this is how we learn, isn't it? Like we have discussions, we share ideas. There's no right or wrong answer. It's just sort of sharing our perspectives. We all have different perspectives. There's other people that think psychology is a pseudoscience and, you know, things like that. So this is why I like to discuss. People can bring different points,
Can
you
I
know, that
bring
you
a
haven't
point?
considered.
Can I bring a point?
Yes, go on.
Right. Do you live anywhere near Cape Town?
He doesn't want to we're here for a topic, gamer. We're not here to throw people private information.
No, because he's telling us basically enough there what it's like. And I've met a guy from South Africa who used to talk to because he was on the same course as me, a business enterprise course. He was from South Africa for fraud, but he was serving a long sentence as well, you know. But he was as mad as a hatter, if you understand. Like this white South African guy was crazy, I swear to God. And he knew what he was talking about. Very clever bloke here. You know what I mean? And he knew what he was talking about, and he was telling me about South Africa. Similar stories what you were saying, how ruthless it is. And what it's like. So all I wanted to ask was, did you live anywhere near Cape Town? Because I know boots flying now. If we go now on a holiday, they tell us not to leave the complex at all. If you leave the complex, it is at your risk that you're going to get kidnapped and robbed. Mary's never seen again. So that's why that's the only reason I'm asking these questions, because I'm curious about where the guy lives and stuff like that. And I'm interested because I've seen a lot of things. I'm not stupid, Agent X. That's all I wanted to ask.
I know, but we've got a topic, love, so I'm going to put his channel in the chat. Go and subscribe and you can get to know him maybe on a personal level.
Mm-hmm.
But he's here to discuss the topic and share ideas about that.
You best nowadays, because I kind of get them on the StreamYards while I'm on this live. You best not put them on your community page for us.
Yeah, I'll definitely share them as well.
It's much easier for me if you can do that. Like,
but yeah, I'm going to share Plastic African in the chat. So anybody that's not subscribed, please go and check him out.
Have you been watching that Vitaly? I've been watching the Russian guy in America. No,
love, we're on topic, so let's keep it on topic.
Sorry.
You're like a toddler in acid, you are.
No, what do you mean? I'm just talking.
I know, but you can't focus on one thing, can you? You're all over the place.
Ring channel, sitting there in silence. Hello. And that's all you eat for the next 5 hours.
Well, yeah, please go and check out his channel as well. I think he does live streams, so make sure you hit that bell for his channel.
Each next year, I think it might get stronger again for what we want, because I think we've all got the same agenda, really, being on here. We all want our channels to grow. You wouldn't be here if you didn't. Not the amount of subs that we are on, we've put a lot of time and effort into this. And I think if we do start working together a little bit more, you know, all of us, then it will. Again, and if I need to try to do it, I will. But I need to sort myself first before I even try to do it and have a really clear mind. It's going to take loads of work. And I'm not doing it just for me. I'm doing it for everyone, you know.
Well, this is the thing, Gamer. I network. I go and meet new people all over the world, and I bring them over for people to meet. But then when they come and people are rude or they speak over them, or, you know, it puts people off. It's only our little community that acts like this. We are like feral.
And now, because you know our community, like I'll repeat it again, I'll quote it again, what the phrase says. It's a community full of broken, beautiful people. And I'll stick to that quote.
Yeah, but there's a difference between not being able to control yourself and just being ill-mannered and bad-mannered.
I kind of dealt with now when they start trolling me and I get annoyed with them, I kind of dealt with. And they start trolling us. And like, look at Richard now using my icon. Just now, like, there's things like he's that pathetic. I didn't even like You know what I mean? Respond to it, really, just to prove a point, though. I'm just mentioning, like, just the likes, the shit I need to deal with. And sometimes when I'm not in the mood, you know what I mean? Myself, someone's went on, I just fucking kind of fucking red mode, rage mode on them. Fuck them. And I'm not bothered what I say. But sometimes I deal with the wrong people as well. And I shouldn't. And I've done it. I've burnt loads of bridges. Why can I help it? It's these people who's annoying us. I sometimes think, fuck you as well. Even though I shouldn't really be fucking them off. Because it's not in my benefit on this platform.
Yeah, the black hole is live at 10. So hopefully we'll end it just before and then we'll pop over there for his next live. It's called the Black Caller. He does like panels and reviews of videos and things like that. So
I'm not sitting watching someone just play music for ages, though. Does he get the link up?
Yeah, he puts the link out. He does panels.
I didn't
It's
even
predominantly
know.
about.
I want more intel. Who is he? Who's Black
Sorry, I was
Caller?
downstairs. I didn't hear what you were saying for the last 5 minutes.
Really?
Tea and getting a Guinness.
Sorry, didn't interrupt this because I'm not allowed to
We're
interrupt
on
you.
this.
You can blab on as much as you want. But if I interrupt you, fucking, it's not allowed. So who's Black Caller agent next?
So he's got a channel. He does reviews. It's predominantly about boxing, but he also does reviews of, you know, like YouTube channels and stuff like that. He does panels. He's I don't know how long he's had his channel before, but he's like his lives are getting a lot of traction at the moment. So if we can all pop over and say hello and, like I said, introduce yourself.
Can you put the link on your community page for us? So
yeah, I'll share it when I've closed this live down. I'll put it on my community as well. But he's done a lot to support my channel as well. So
I'm not disrespectful, am I? You know what I mean? I'll leave back now to speak to I might disrespect, good to disrespect. You know, I'm going to troll him. I look at him now, yapping on like that with his hand, like, like he's a crab or something. He's stupid beat, like, what the fuck's that? Just because I was speaking and I went done.
Who the fuck muted me?
Get the bad then. You know what I mean? You try to cut me off, but I'm reloading you next, and you've just said yourself there because that's all the evidence I need. What he's about.
yeah, I muted you, Richard. I don't know if you were making a cup of tea or something, but all we could hear was banging. So I muted you.
I was opening a beer and I don't have any.
You've not been talking and not realised. But yeah, just put you on mute while you were doing whatever you were doing.
Yeah, just opening a beer, but I don't have any sort of openers.
Yeah, Plastic African's got a great beard. Mark of a good man, that. The patience to grow a beard.
Hey, and good hair. I've got great hair. You have no idea. It's taking me longer to grow my hair than it has my fucking beard. I've grown my beard like twice. The hair, it's like, oh my god. Again, fucking hell, man. That's some dedication there because I work. And the problem is, like, I have to tie it up and put it in shit so it doesn't get fucking dusty when I'm drilling fucking holes all over the place.
It's hard maintaining hair, isn't it?
It depends, man. I mean, I've got to be careful. Like, some of the tools I use with the beard, man, I tie that shit up like tight because I
ever get stabbed in a fucking vice.
Fuck off, man.
Oh, that would be like
Goodness.
It would be dangerous.
No, I ever get dragged into the machine like something like off the like store free or something.
Do you even work, buddy?
I work. I have
What shit do you do, man?
I make videos on YouTube.
Your fucking, work is like, I hate that fact.
Listen,
They try to make everything you work hard and they're like paying something that I don't have kids. Why am I paying that shit?
I make videos on YouTube and Kick.
Popular, so I ain't paying you any $10.
He stalks gangs of young women and films it.
I think he's a bit jealous. Can you grow a beard, Gamer?
I've got a bit of a beard going.
Well, I've never seen you with a beard. How long would it take you to get Get one going.
What like is?
No, just like even like a couple of
What
centimeters.
that? 177 years.
You must have high estrogen levels.
Look at him. He looks like bloody Jimmy Jesus. Jimmy Jesus is a homeless guy who's a kick about Sunderland with loads of matted hair. That's what he looks like, Jimmy Jesus. If the
hair's a symbol of wisdom, gamer. If you can grow your hair long, that's wisdom.
So
it's in Rastafarians and people like that. That's where
if he met me, I'd cut it all off. I'd shave his head, chop his beard off, chop his ponytail off, and I'd just sit and laugh at him and then walk out the door.
Why? Who? What? Are you saying this about me, buddy?
Aye.
It's the maintenance of it. Baron, he's a good beard grower.
Right, it is the maintenance of it. Yeah, looking after it, getting it sorted, making sure you're okay with it. Yeah, man. Like everything, you know, going to the gym is a bastard. Running, dude, because it's all salty and fucking sweat. And you have to fucking
that's it. Washing it, drying it, and all that.
Man. Yeah, amen, man. So it's like it's what I choose to do, man. How it works.
Yes,
sometimes I get it like braided and tied up tight. So fucking I can be alright for like 4 weeks, and then I get it undone.
I bet you're tiny flammable.
True.
Yeah, money, man. Especially if you use products, you've got to be careful smoking cigarettes. Yeah, he has a great life, doesn't he? Thank you so much, McMaria. It's yeah, my mum always used to say, don't date a man that's got a beard. Like, make sure that.
Next, ask you a question.
I was just in the middle of saying something, but she said that sometimes men grow beards to hide things. So she tried to instill that.
Smart, generally, right?
Yeah. Hey, Jeanette, can I ask you a question?
Go on.
Right, did you need to put your photo ID in YouTube to get monetized?
No, I've got a great cute face, man.
No, didn't need to put ID in.
How? Why is it not monetizing me then?
I don't know. Have you got watch hours?
You're going to have to talk us through it, you know.
I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, it is.
Yeah,
you know what? Yeah.
And you're never going to get monetized, Game. Your channel has to be popular for it to be monetized.
Shut your fucking mouth, man. I get more for the years you can imagine, even if I done a post.
Of course, you know.
No, it's from London Glue Sniffer. It's a British channel, British boxing and stuff.
I'm going to get off anyway. I'll see you later.
All right. Thanks for joining me.
Fuck off. Fuck off, little cunt. Fuck off.
I don't know why you're letting wind you up so much, Gamer. That's
I'd love to grab all of them, you know. You couldn't be how much I'd love to grab all of them. You wouldn't dare talk to us every talk to us on here. This ginger guy thinks sorry, really, but I'll still troll him because he tries to troll me.
How rude of me, eh, Batman?
Fucking Billy Big Beard.
I'll be honest, New Potatoes, it was what puts me off doing lives on a regular basis, because it does feel like a community care project at times, and I can have up to 10 on panel, but you can't have a conversation like an adult one. I love to learn, and the best way to learn is have like a topic and then discussion with people, get different perspectives, different opinions.
Well, you know what I'm like,
open-minded.
When I'm of mine, I always try to stick to the topic, but it still always gets off topic, or there's no like controlling it. You cannot help it. It's hard. It's difficult to just stick the topic and what you planned on doing before you've had it, and it still somehow drifts off somewhere. It's hard. I've put it to the test. I've tried.
I think I'd be all right if you didn't come up, Gamer. To
Well,
be
you
fair.
think I've been here from the start. Hold on a minute. I've been here.
I'm only winding you up. You know, I love your contribution. I just, yeah, I think you do struggle.
You know, I've got much. I'm not going to lie. Like, I enjoy being here, but there's loads of stuff I want to watch at the minute. I'm obsessed with Vitaly. Dean Orley.
I do cook, actually. Yeah, I love cooking, guys.
Vitaly catching
I
predators.
am the best. I can cook the best. And vegetables are pretty damn good on my entourage because I dated a vegetarian for so long. She was from Persia, by all means. Yep.
I'm the Prince of Persia. I am the Prince of Persia. It's me. I'm the
Well done, man.
Persia.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, man. That's
Has
why
anyone played that game before? Has anyone played that game? Anyone played that game on the Mega CD, the Prince of Persia? Anyone played it, the original? The get difficult one, the Prince of Persia. Or you had to save the
I know
princess.
somebody that was in that. Hang on, let's check it was that.
I'm part of the chat. The chat was laughing. The chat's more important, you know, Agent X. Pick up the chat, you know what I mean? You've got to listen to the chat sometimes.
No, not China.
Yeah, I've got a friend that was in the Prince of Persia.
In the Prince of Persia? What the hell's that? What do you mean?
The Prince
Film,
of
the Prince of Persia.
Sega Mega Drive CD game.
The game.
You've got to go through loads of
You don't
those.
remember like 1992 or one game? I don't know. Was that 86?
Brilliant game.
Yeah, but there's a film as well. When was that?
No, they did make a film on
Yeah,
it.
I know. It's all fucking, I don't know. But Persia's a beautiful place. I mean, Iran. Incredible. I mean, they don't talk about that, do they, as well? The revolution that happened. That's like kind of forgotten now. Huh? It's like, you know, the Ayatollah and stuff. And my God, those guys. And he phones them and says, can we calm the Israeli shit down? Because they got, you know, fucking Lebanon motherfucker. I know. It's probably wrong for me to say.
That's borderline racist, mine.
No, it ain't. There's no racism here at all.
I don't know anything about the topic of the revolution, to be honest. Do you care to enlighten us?
Who, me? On what's happening?
Yeah, I didn't know about the Persian Revolution or never.
Really? The Ayatollah? Jesus Christ, you don't know about that? Really? What happened? It's when the Ayatollah came out of Persia, which it was called, for medical treatment, and over that time they did a coup d'etat, which the Ayatollah took over, and everyone that was royal was slain or got the fuck out of Dodge.
You're boring the life of me, man.
No, it's for real. That's why, you know, this is oh, it's how it happened.
I know. Don't be rude.
You know? Can't believe you know that. Don't know that. That's how it happened, man.
To the car. No.
Well, it kind of does because of how we don't kind of challenge that. What is, you know, Islam in its entirety. No, it's not a racist thing. It's an ideological thing or a fundamental of how they do their law system. Hence why it's a theocracy that's come about, a monarch, a true monarch that happened, and we supported it, and then we were now shit. No, done. The coup d'etat happened. We couldn't do anything about it.
Can I give you a haircut?
Human, good to see you, love.
Can I give you a haircut from my shears? Can I? On the channel?
Hiya, Cindy. Thank you for popping in.
And
I think that's a no, Gamer. Who cuts your hair, Gamer? Do you get it done at the barbers or do you do it yourself?
What hair?
My hair. That's why I wear a hood all the time. My hair is ridiculous. I look like I'm homeless.
Good for you, then. And you want to look like a homeless? Why do you want to look like a homeless?
Cause no, why? It's a fucking disguise, right?
Ooh, and only here we know who you are.
You didn't worry about me, right? It's a fucking disguise. So shut your mouth.
I thought the
Really?
long hair, long beard was the homeless look. So how can your look also
man.
be the
Yeah,
homeless
man. I'm definitely homeless, bro. Put me out, bro. I'm long hair. I could do it, man. I could use makeup. I could really do it. I could look homeless, man. Proper. I was thinking about this, guys. Hang on. You'd love the sketch. If I can give you the sketch I'm thinking about doing, oh man, you'd love it.
Who the fuck is this guy?
No, because it would be so funny.
Yeah.
Hear me out. Are you ready? Are you ready for it? Okay. So I'd be like having a chat and go like, yo, look, they're kicking me off the baby stock. Yeah. You know, I was trying to think about like why I came to this country, you know, because you got to like get that right, you know. I'm South African because I'm white, and I've got to look up and go like, they killed my wife and they pissed on my dog. No, they pissed on my wife and killed my dog. That's what I think I was going for. And it doesn't sound funny now, but I'm sure it would give a lot of like looks going, what the fuck? Be stopped, aren't they?
Do you know what it is? All of you just waffle. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, I have a place down there in Weymouth.
So it's not like go into it. Like you know, like all I heard was like South African guy, but I've already told you I met a South African guy in jail. I liked him. He was mad as a hat, but I liked him. You know what I mean? That's all I know. I know he's not mad, but I'm just saying, like, I'd give you a decent haircut, and the first thing they would fucking chop off your ponytail. That's it.
Cheeky says we can learn from plastic. Well, we can certainly try, but maybe not tonight if we can't get a word in edgeways.
Can you not put up the link in case anyone else wants to join?
Yeah, we haven't got long to go. We've got 15 minutes, so
I'll wear manage next. You flying, I think, man. You're mental if you didn't like.
Yeah, but it'd be so hilarious, wouldn't it?
Hold on.
And I'm like kind of hand up they kicked me out of the baby stock. They're really doing this like, oh shit, man. I don't know what to do. I came here thinking,
Hold on, line ponytail.
Come on, man, it's funny.
Hold on. Hey, Jeanette. You always tell me to round up. You've got to get to 3 hours. You always tell me to do it. So I'm gonna.
No, the black hole is on at 10, so we're gonna head over there.
Well, you've got to get to at least 10 then. I'll do it on 10 then.
Yeah, we've got 13 minutes to go. Let's have a crazy 13 minutes. Everybody's welcome on panel. Let's bring back the asylum. Yeah, I'll be there.
Look at you, man. What happened so far? You used to get whipped off your mother. Hey, plastic Afghan. Now go to the shop and get me some Ribena. I will get that belt and I will whip you.
Okay. Here's this. You love it. You'll fucking love this. When I came to this country again, and when I was living in no, you love this. I was living with some English boys, and you know what? They made me do is like go to the next door neighbors with a cup of sugar.
Let him respond.
If you do not put it in that super chat for EGNX.
Right, you're muted. Let him respond. Jeez.
If you do not go in that super chat and buy EGNX a bottle of Ribena, I will whip you.
The Plastic African's been very generous tonight, so thank you for that, Plastic.
You need to buy a 99 pence Ribena.
What the fuck's a tenner?
I would send you down in the shop.
I'm only just monetized, so I appreciate it. Like I said, absolutely not necessary, but thank you so much. I need to decide what I'm going to do with them.
I absolutely find something good and helpful, and actually find something good. And that'd be the better way. Yeah.
You should be now walking.
That's it. I did it on a bit of a whim. I monetized on a whim. It kept saying you monetize, so I was like, "Yeah, go on then. We'll see how it goes." And he's offering to shit.
So it's either pocket money to you because it's given willingly, or you decide to do with it and do it, anonymously. It's your fucking shit. Do it without, I would say accreditation. If I can do it secretly, it's good. But also, it's.
Why are you
I
not
wish I
on
made billions, man. They'd hate me, man. I'd be like, who? They'd kill me like tomorrow.
That's it. I think that's what inspired me. I think most people are happy to be monetized. So is it a bit cheeky to not do it when that's what people are aiming for?
And now you go into it, or you will get that belt. And I
Jamie, could you calm down, please?
This is where he gets the Gollum thing from. People call him Gollum. That's what he sounds like, ranting in the background.
Yeah, I know. Like in the background there, it's like so you hear drips of water and some fish like slapping around somewhere. Like,
I think he says, "Say what you
God
want."
damn, he doesn't do it. He doesn't get it.
Gamer, what do you do as a rat?
Listen, Gamer doesn't listen. I don't think he's a selective listener, and he's a selective. No, he's just a talker. Doesn't even select his mechanism. He just like talks.
Clean his ears out. Gamer, give us a rap on borderline personality disorder to finish up.
My neighbour hates us.
Whisper it, ASMR it.
What whisper a rap?
Go on, just use 2 points.
So I'm gonna Walmart, peeping at night. You got no Mars. Thinking I was addicted to the drama. Overseas, we're trying to bring the drama. Overseas, we got terrorism. We got terrorists here living in the USA, the big CIA, the Bloods, the Crips, and the KKK. But if you only have love for your own race, then you only have space to discriminate. But discriminate only generates hate. And when you hate and you hate bound to get high rate, yeah. Man, is
this about borderline personality disorder?
You've got to have love to set it straight. Control your mind and meditate, let your soul gravitate. And I love y'all.
Masai, good to see you. It is the last 10 minutes, so let's go a bit crazy. Everybody's welcome up if they want to. And I don't think that was quite themed, that gamer. Can you try a bit harder?
No, are you talking to me? Get Laura Lou, fucking up to sing you a song. You better.
Gamer, you humble me, you know that. You really do. You humble me, yeah.
Oh, I have to control you all night.
Because you take away my need to prove myself to others. It's unbelievable. I love it. That's your special power, Your buffer. Because you just gotta have it in there. You don't care about others.
I am
You're narcissistic. I mean, you should listen to you first. No, listen to you first. I think I need to listen to me most of the time, but you fucking put me in the position. Thank you, sir.
I am the most powerful Jedi on YouTube, and I've got a lot to offer if you listen. And all the ins and outs. I even know all the copyright stuff and all like that. And now, but you can kind of share everything. But I know exactly where me morals is on here and what I stand for, whether you like it or not. And not who I want to like and who I don't. I haven't got time for everybody on the platform. That's stupid, just licking everyone's ass. It's stupid. I'm not going to come in and just suck everyone's cock just to get more views and subs. No, I'm not. It's not the way to go. I want to build a good community with good people. There's plenty of us to do it. Do you agree?
Sorry, I was muted then. There's somebody trolling in the back chat. Please don't click on any of those.
Yeah, I haven't even looked. Won't bother. I'm reading your chat though.
Yeah, we've got some great people in tonight. Thank you everyone for coming along and being here. We did keep going off topic a bit. Well, what's the solution? Not having our favourite guests on. Benji, good to see you, Dad.
Anyway, it's all good. Thank you for tonight as well. Yeah.
No, thank you for joining. Like I said, there's no definite right and wrong answers, is there? It's all the learning experience.
Well, I'm going to go away with this thinking about, again, always solutions and how to like address that and how to get the information back to me. Because there are ways, there's mechanisms. Huh? Most people don't know how to use them. AI is a fucking tool and a half right now. That is, you know, as long as you
Hiya,
can give
Ren.
it reference points. Oh my god, it's amazing.
Sorry, Plastic. We've got somebody backstage. Are you there, Renz?
Yeah, mate. Yep. Hi.
Are you right?
How you doing?
There we go. Sorry, I didn't recognise your name. Welcome to the panel. Nice to see you.
Yeah, good. Thanks. Yep. Thank you.
Have you got a channel?
No, I don't at the moment.
Oh, right. I was just going to share it in the chat for coming up. So it's nice to see you.
Thank you. Nice to be here.
So we were discussing borderline personality disorder theories on that, but it's just an open panel now. Any topic you want.
Okay.
I've got a question.
Go on then, Gamer.
Are you the TikTok guy?
Sorry, guys. I'm just going to do a bit of breakdancing.
Oh, nice. Oh, look at that.
Was that Callum's Corner, the TikTok guy?
I don't know who the TikTok guy is. Learn some lessons, Gamer. Wait, you can't move like that.
It was just a question.
Have a dance off.
I'm not even in my uniform. This is my holy gown, man.
Didn't
Can you address it like
your
this?
little toys in the background? Didn't break your little fucking anime toys? Oh, fuck you, be
Anime toys. Hey, anime toys. Hey, anime toys, buddy.
Look like toys to me.
I
Anime
think
toys.
Gamer feels threatened because he can't bust a moves like that.
They're knicknacks. They're knickknacks.
I can
No.
change the next. I can
There's a
dance.
reason.
I can
And, you know,
dance.
there's some useful stuff in that. And expensive, believe me, bro.
Every dance.
Well, it is because it's old.
How many times? How
What
many?
the fuck? Hmm?
I even
Hey,
have to- I
gamer,
have-
where's your little knickknacks? This is actually a gamer. I ain't gonna go there. I can't do this with you because I don't want to like put you down, buddy. I mean, none of us have it good. I believe none of us have anything. Believe me, life is not this. This shit, this window, this fucking microphone, the PC, all of it, man. It is just fucking bullshit. It's what we like fill our lives with because that's the whole need for it, isn't it? From the cheat, especially for men, is once you remarkably off the tit, you go to the next thing and the next thing and the next thing that fulfills that need. That's what that's what the idea is. That's why we always seek something from each other, from something else, an object. You know, a point like, hey, shit, man, I can get in a plane today and I can be in Mexico tomorrow.
Materialistic stuff means nothing to me.
But can you get in a plane today and go to Mexico tomorrow? Are you able to go there and have a place and they'll be fine? You know, they'll be like, oh, you're right, man. You know, here's your restaurant.
You know, if I really want to do, yeah.
That's Mexico.
Really,
I mean,
really want
that's
to
bad.
do, right? I've been to Poland. I was in Poland not long ago. I went to Poland and the mid-Ukraine one. I went right to the border and all. I jumped on a bus. And I went all the way there.
Oh, good. I'm glad you got out of your country to understand that. Our country. I mean, that's what I find so hard about my life, disconnect to this world that I have. So I'm afraid to, man. We all are. We really are. I mean, none of us are going to be able to go like, holy shit, I'm going to be on Mars next year. You know, I've got to deal with what we've got to deal with.
That's
Whoever
thinks like that is absolutely deluded.
AK thinks he can teleport to like different planets, doesn't he? So get some tips.
I'm not gonna lie, I have got some sort of mad ability, right? Where I can see things before they happen. I don't know why, but it's called like a sixth sense. And I do that. I don't know how I do it. But I know
Do you know how you do it? Because your brain can't process everything you're taking in. So that's where the term gut feeling comes from, because that's processing other things
it's
you're not
really
consciously
dreaded
aware of.
feeling and all. It's a get feeling of dread. It's the only way to describe it. I dread it. Because I sort of something in my head and I've just foreseen what's about to happen. And then I'm not gonna lie, it's not right all the time, but then sometimes it happens. I'm like, wow. And it's like it's getting better, it's getting stronger. I'm getting better at it. Foreseeing the fucking future. I know it must sound crazy to ears listening and chatting on the panel, but I swear to God, I'm much better at it.
No, there's a
In the future.
method to it, gamer. It's not like
So, Gamer, why don't you know my future?
Listen, Law, I wish I didn't, because it's scary, Law, you know. It terrifies us sometimes. Near one, I want to live alone and don't want to be near one. And I'm just fucking curled up in my cave with me and Anakin. And I'm just like, fucking some of the things I perceive, you know what I mean? I'm just like,
Yes, Gamer. It's all good, Gamer. Okay.
terrifying.
That's just visualization. That's what we call it. Visualization. The greatest GPU is your head. And we all manifest things within it. And when we sleep, we do it. You might be right. I mean, you know, I'm not denying that. It is your reality, sir. But, you know, you haven't come across me through your dreams. I'm a reality. I'm a man. You're a man, right? You're still there. Yeah, you're using the internet, right? You pay for that. You're clearly not on some, or you might have been on, I don't know. But the point is, you still have these mechanisms, this fucking medium that we're using here. So don't play this stupid cunt.
You man, you've got no idea. I remember the day, you know, I was only appearing for 2 common assaults that day at work, 17-year-old in the chicken factory. And as I was appearing, obviously, my manager was really upset that I have to appear at court and leave the work online because he needs someone to fill my place to get the jobs done. And really upset, but I've brought me suit and that in the chicken factory. I'm getting ready in that. And I remember walking down the road to get the bus towards Southern Court that day, and I knew something really bad's going to happen here, you know. And I had that was like a really like burning feeling. It sticks, like really like sick feeling in my stomach. And a
something really good's just happened, though, gamer.
I'm not done speaking. And a really sensational.
Have you? You've never done it.
I arrived at court for the third
It's been beautiful. I don't know why this happened, but always.
I arrived at court.
Thank you so much for joining, Plastic, and for your contribution. Not just monetary one, but your contribution on panel. So thank you for joining.
Are you ending it?
Yeah, the Black Hole has just gone live, so we'll head over there, see what they've got to say.
There's no way I'm nor does he.
What though?
He doesn't know why I'm nor does he.
No, go and introduce yourself. And I'll be in the chat.
Have you put it on your community page?
No, I'm going to share it when I end this. I'll put it straight on my community. Oh, it feels like you're my little toddler and it's your first day at nursery and you're worried that they won't want to play with you.
He's talking the age of next. Are you having a laugh? You know, I'm on YouTube and you know, I don't know fuck about it. I don't know. You think you're talking to me? I couldn't give a fuck what we like.
Just the way you're like, oh, but he doesn't know who I am.
No, but I didn't know. That's why I didn't want to join because I didn't know who he is either.
Go and check him out. Watch the chat for a bit. Get an idea of who he is.
No, I just got in head first, mate.
I don't think the link's quite out yet. Thank you, Plastic African.
I'm going to sit down here and chat shit for half an hour before I get on the panel.
What are you saying?
I'm saying, do you think I'm going to sit down with him, chat shit for half an hour to get on the panel? It's like, yeah, you know.
He's playing music at the minute.
Wow, it sounds like that sigh. I cannot be arsed. I cannot be arsed. Doesn't even. If he's just playing.
No, he's not. He's playing one song. Fair enough, Glue Sniffer. I'm sure somebody else will be live as well. I'll have a quick look, see if people want to go somewhere else. There's loads of lives on. UK Medics live. People want to go there.
Nah.
Can you not go live, Gamer? Have you run out of time?
Run out of time. It's gone YouTube live. It'll just be me. It'll be me fucking. Natural Sin. Someone called Evo. Don't even know who that
Oh,
is.
good to see you, Robert. I didn't realise you were in.
I don't mind just watching a film, you know. I'm going to bed now. I think I've put in enough time.
Yeah, fair enough. Like I said, I'm going over to support the Blackpool there. Obviously, we're all great people.
Go to the community page and what I'll do, rather than just like blindly jumping in, I'll have a listen to whether I want to join it or not. Because I can't join everyone, you know, it's too much time, too many people.
That's fair enough. Like, this is why I introduce you to different people. You check them out, and some of them will be for you, some of them won't be.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying you must subscribe to these people and you must follow them. It's just, there's this channel. What do you reckon? How many channels are there?
That's absolutely fine, you know. Not just being cookie nuggets in. I'll go live with Game of Thrones is not to come in. But yeah, I tell you what, I'm not gonna promise now. I'm not going to come in. I'm going to have some munch and watch it for them.
Yeah, fair enough. Do what you want. Like I said, it's predominantly about boxing. Not everybody's into boxing, so.
Well, I am. I like talking about stuff like that. I am. Fucking hell.
Yeah, see you over there, cheeky love. Won't be long.
I didn't know, like, I'm not getting educated on all the fights and all the divisions and everything. If you talk about something like one of the big events, the main events, I didn't know what people was talking about, and I watched them and that.
Yeah, it isn't about just boxing. It does like gang updates and stuff, you know, like there's a variety of topics. It's not just about boxing. And does channel review.
Trained Muay Thai. I love it. I still stand by that. My T kicks better than Charlie Beecher's, like.
Oh, we've seen the proof. Have you done a video?
No.
Do one and we'll do a comparison and review it for you. Brutally honest review.
Lethal, man. You didn't want me to kick anyone with that kick. Yeah. But I use the left right combo now. So left straight jab, and a straight right, and then the kick. And I can just keep on throwing them. Because I didn't even take a breath either when I'm doing it. I'll do that to you for 3 minutes. And then that's what naxes and all when I stop. And I start breathing, that's when I get tired, you know. I wish you'd just let it keep on going. He didn't understand the Agent X. I don't even think you believe us.
Sorry, I was responding to a message. I want to see a video of it and then I'll make a decision.
Well, me kicking something.
Yeah. Like line up some empty cans.
No,
like a shooting range.
It'll be a bag, won't it? It'll be a heavy bag.
Want to see what, like a carrier bag? Have you got a kick bag?
No, fucking heavy bag, man. The one that you punch, man, like a boxing bag.
Yeah, but we'll get one of them. Or are you going to make your own?
No, it's going down the gym.
Yeah, if that's an option, that would be a good video. I'd like to see that.
I'll be training for weeks before I even show you it and all. So much it was perfect for you. But I'm not down the gym and that, like, you know, allowed to kick them, but I know if I just wanted the video, they'll probably let us. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we're all looking forward to that. Definitely.
You'll get a shock, you know.
This is it. You talk the talk, but can you walk the walk? We don't just want to hear it. We want to see in action.
You've got no idea, Age X. But I'm getting older now, you know.
Yeah, a bit of training done at home.
I need, if I'm doing this, I need to stop drinking, and at least I've got like at least a couple of years when it's doing it still. You know what I mean, I know what I'm doing, and I can we can conserve my energy. You know, like I says, when I'm digging it, like I didn't even take a breath, but now when I've stopped, I get knackered. Stopping between rounds, and it somehow tightens it out. I don't know how or why, but it just does when I stop. But while I'm doing it, I didn't stop. Just keep on throwing punches and doing everything.
Yeah, we're getting old now, Lev. Got to take good care of yourself.
I know. 35, old as fuck.
Right, what we're playing out on? What video do you want?
What do you mean? What video do I want?
I've got like little clips, haven't I, saved in my StreamYard.
Well, I don't know what clips you got.
Got this one.
I'm a scat man.
No, get out of my screen. No. Get out of here. I'm glad she's gone.
Do you remember when you thought she was trolling me on my panel? That was funny.
Well, she was, wasn't she?
She wasn't. She had a learning disability.
Well, I didn't
Like,
know.
you weren't picking up on it.
In his first place, I don't know who brought her here.
I don't think she's around anymore, but I think she just accidentally stumbled across us.
You
But
know,
yeah, she's good wherever she is.
We're better than this, Lord. I swear to God. We are. Didn't they put that comment on the stream or not just put up by it? Didn't they put it on the screen?
Tommy has suggested you could start on Loopy Lou's Pissy Sainsbury's bag, you know, for your bag training.
I'll do the trade myself. But it's about time I did it and all. It's about time. I've got a lot of support around us. So I'd say it's time to get the ball rolling. Because it's either now or never. If I didn't do it now, I'll never do it.
I panicked then, Batman. I thought I'd accidentally put my camera on.
You'll see a bit of a disappearance from us all, you know, HNX off YouTube for a bit, unfortunately.
It'll be good, though, to have a positive focus, won't it? Something to aim for.
It's going to be hard, like, I'm not going to lie. It's going to crush us. It's going to be really difficult. But if I do it, and I'm going to come out for sunshine at my arse, and then get to the gym and that, and then once I get to that point, and once I pay the money to sign up to the gym, then that's it. I'm away for the fairies.
You can get a free prescription, I think, from your GP to join a gym.
I get it really cheap on the benefit time, and I get it really cheap. It's like 20 quid a month,
That's not bad.
20 pennies a day compared to what I spend a day. So,
and you can use their showers as well. You don't have to
that's
have
another
shower.
bonus, another bonus. And if I did, I'm not drinking, I'm not smoking grain, none of it. I'll go.
Right, you've had your way. You've kept us going an extra 15 minutes.
Oh, bless
But,
you.
yeah, that would be a good focus, love. Definitely support you on that one.
Have you got any horror films for us to watch? Just a decent horror film.
I don't. They never like affect me. They don't bother me. Horror films.
Rosie was recommending us loads, but like,
Have you ever seen Machete?
I was watching like The Hills of Eyes and that the other night, but it's just I've seen it before.
I've got something to tell you about that film, but I won't tell you on it. Yeah, I don't find them very scary, to be honest. I've never been actually physically scared of a horror film. I just I think most of them are quite predictable, aren't they?
Have you got a film that's gonna emotionally crush us then? And what's gonna make us cry?
Marley and Me. That'll make anybody cry.
What?
Marley and Me.
What with Jennifer Aniston?
Yeah, and the dog. Oh, we got a suggestion from Baron, The Collector. I think that's horror.
It was good that I've seen it though. Jeez, Ghostbusters 2. Fuck off. The Collector, I've seen it. That was good actually. Like. I'm thinking about Wrong Turn. You know, loads of people's telling us to watch Wrong Turn recently, but it's gonna be Marley and Me or Wrong Turn at the minute. Like, and I'll just make a choice.
Is Lipstick a suggestion? I saw.
No, I'm not even taking that seriously off him.
Cuckoo.
No, I'm not watching no God. I'm not taking any suggestion of him.
He knows his stuff when it comes to films. Desires Chain.
Oh, I've got him painting a picture. You freak.
Eden Lake.
No, I don't know. Right, I've made my mind up. It's gonna either be bloody Wrong Turn on Marley and Me. But since I've got Anakin below my feet, look at ours. I'm probably gonna watch Marley and Me on that.
It'll make anyone cry, that film, the little bastards.
I can't watch it all the way through. You know, I've tried a couple of times and I turn it off because I start crying and I'm like a little baby. I can't help it.
We've got The Sting.
I'm straight, you know. I am, you know, when it comes to stuff like that. You know.
I'm trying to get out the door, African. It's not.
It's all right, he's but he's going to be watching this naughty dog running about all over, and I'm going to be thinking about Anakin acting all naughty. Now I'm going to be looking at him like it's Anakin, and I'm going to get emotional, and it's going to hurt us. And I'll be like, I love Jennifer Aniston, you know, I love her. She was like younger teenage crush. It was always her, Jennifer.
She gets used a lot for catfishing online, so she messages you.
I didn't like her now. But I loved her and friends, you know what I mean? I was like, she's fucking gorgeous all the time. Many wanks about her. Many.
Thanks for that update. Rosie, it reminds me of when you're tucking your little one into bed at night and then they have to tell you about everything they've ever known in their life. Just turn the light off and say good night. That's what it reminds me.
But even having this film, like, even if it was her, I'd be like, no, fuck me, it's about me and the dog, you know what I mean? And since she's into that, and now it's like, no woman would tell me to deal with my dog and get rid of it and that. I doubt it, because I'm literally gone through that now, and I'll tell you now before you finish. My mother's trying to get safe and come back wherever you'll get to see your daughter, your brother, and yourself, everything, but you're gonna have to get the dog rehomed. Who the fuck does she think she's speaking to?
Oh, we won't go to that on here, you know what people are like, they'll weaponize it.
But I can send you the text messages. and get people to do it. That's all true. It's crazy. Because you were talking about narcissism earlier and stuff like this. So I thought this is the level of narcissism I'm dealing with. And this is originally why I joined.
Thank you for the suggestion, Batman. I'll check that out. Right, I'm going to end it. Thank you so much for coming up.
You've got to get the 3 hours now. You've got to get the 3 hours, and you
No, thank you, everybody.
One way or another. Gonna get
Thank you, everyone that's joined in the chat as well.
one day with an hour. Gonna get there. The 3 hours. 3 hours.
What is it like? Right, are you jumping off, or do you want me to kick you out?
No, you've got
Pub
5
shut.
minutes. You've got
Pub
5
shut.
minutes. Rosie, you know the truth. See, Rosie still listening to the chat. She knows the truth. She sees the messages about Anita, what I'm dealing with regarding narcissism. The original.
Damon, does your phone do this? Good night, though. Thank you, everybody that's joined in the chat. Like I said, there's no right or wrong answers. It's just discussion, hoping to educate people and open people's minds to things. It wasn't supposed to be a personal attack on anybody that suffers with the condition, but to be honest, my experience has been they can be quite abusive people. We've all got to protect ourselves and look out for those signs. So, yeah, it's always interesting to get together and have a chat and share experiences. So thank you everyone for joining. The Black Colour is live. This live stream is pinned at the top of the chat if anybody does want to come and say hello. If not, I'm sure somebody will be going live. Take care, everyone.